Welcome to our second episode with Star Trek Adventures. I had kind of called this thing Existence. This is our pilot episode to see how we like it, and maybe we'll turn it into a full show. With me tonight are four players. So, number one, we have Naomi Nova, who we missed last week or 2 weeks ago on our first episode, and we're going to catch up on some flashbacks with her. But, Naomi, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Greetings, hello there. I'm Naomi Nova. I'm here to be egregiously queer and to fight for the freedom of the people of the galaxy, and also to boldly go where no one has gone before. And for no particular reason, I feel like I should clarify that rumors or allegations which suggest or imply that I'm actually an android cat girl who escaped from the Daystrom Institute are not true. Beep boop. I'm a totally normal human, well, half human, half Cation woman, as evidenced by the fact that I have both Cation and human shaped ears, and the definitely a tail, but it's not an android tail or a catgirl tail. It's a half human, half Cation tail because it's, as we all know, humans have tails and so do Cations. So this looks like, a mixture of both human tails and Cation tails. And I'm definitely made of meat. Definitely goopy, slimy meat inside the flesh layer that is known as skin. Just like all of you disgusting carbon units. Beep.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Naomi. We're getting a little bit of echo off of you, but
Oh no.
yeah, we can hear you just fine. Okay.
How? I'm
Number
on I'm
two,
using a headset.
yeah, playing our Romulan character here, we have again
Yeah.
Phoenix Blue. Phoenix.
It's Phoenix Blue. I can't possibly top Naomi's introduction, so maybe I'll try to
I'm
bottom
sorry,
it
we're still
instead.
getting a bit of echo. I wonder if that's going through somebody else's audio.
Is somebody not wearing a headset?
I am not wearing a
Is it-
headset, but I am
be
watching my
you.
audio pretty closely.
Blue, are you wearing a headset? I
I
see
am
that
wearing
the
a
other two are
headset.
wearing. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
we're
what's
all
that
wearing
going on?
headsets. I've got the.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I don't hear
seeing-
anything.
I'm watching.
I don't hear an echo.
Oh, maybe that's just on my end then. Okay.
Chat,
do
do
you
you hear
have
an
your
echo?
stream audio going, or
I was
do you
just saying,
have
are
the tab
you
muted?
lurking on your own stream? Because that might be it.
How about this now? Okay, I think I got it on my end. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Phoenix, how about
Yeah, no,
you're free now.
there's.
Do it.
I could not possibly top Naomi's stream, so I'm just going to try and bottom it instead. I'm Blue. I'm a Phoenix. That's it. That's my jam. I am playing a rather unorthodox character choice, which Queenie has allowed me to introduce. So we'll find out more about that hopefully tonight.
Okay. We also have Sonia, who is another streamer here. Sonia, can you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Calling me a streamer is a little bit gracious, but thank you. I am planning on trying to do some more streaming. But I'm off and on as it goes. But
Sonia, your audio dropped out a little there.
really,
Yeah.
see, this is the part that doesn't make any sense because, like, on my end, it is mid to high
I feel like
the entire time.
if
I
you
do not
start
understand
talking
why.
set up, if you start talking set up and you lean back as you're talking, it's not
Yeah.
you start talking leaned back, but as you're talking, you lean back. That's when I noticed it happen.
Oh, because the auto gain adjusts.
What if I start
to your-
talking back, but I don't have auto gain on? I
Yep.
have auto gain like turned completely off.
Yeah, that happened
It
last
just did it
time
again.
too. I noticed it only happened when you were leaning as you were talking.
That's an
All right,
astute
we might have to do a bit of
observation.
posture control, but
Engage
Oh,
tractor
I'll
I'll
beams.
keep working on that. But yeah,
Yeah.
so I don't know. I'm supposed to introduce myself still, right?
I'm sorry if I broke up your intro.
Yeah, I'm not good with random changes sometimes. I'm playing Akina, who is joined Trill, and I guess I'm kind of looking forward to figuring out what past lives and stuff as we go. Should be entertaining.
Yeah, great. Thank you. And then we also have Sky here. Sky, can you tell us,
Yeah.
introduce yourself? I know you don't stream, but
No, I don't stream. My name is Sky, and I am playing Lieutenant Izzy West. They are a Betazoid, Starfleet brat. So with and they're one of the Helms people pilots. So
Awesome. Thank you.
Easy go Nyum.
Yeah.
Chief
Good
Zoomies
name.
officer.
And
Big
speaking of
zoomies.
piloting, what we had on our first session, well, I'll also introduce myself. I'm the Queen of Lasers, former NASA astronomer, current video game idiot. I like doing this stuff. I put together this. I ran a Star Trek Adventures RPG for some years, and I love it, and I love Star Trek, so thought I'd get together some more people and do it again, because it's a blast. All right, so I can go ahead and
I just gotta
introduce...
say, I missed the first session, and I still had so much fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so what
Aw.
happened with
I'm
our
really
first
looking forward to actually being here.
Yeah, we had our other three players showed up kind of reporting for this new experimental ship and ended up coming under attack by what appeared to be the ship's sister vessel, which had gone missing. Shot the legs out from under that ship. They flew away and ended up having to get in a fight with, which was an adventure. And ended up also getting a fight with the little basically simple android guys on the ship, and then at one point also the Orion crew chief who had been right along also. So we now have this ship, which is still unnamed, perched I think somewhere outside the solar system. We were going at warp for a bit, and with kind of an unknown status as regards not only the other ship but perhaps the rest of Starfleet as a whole. I know Izzy kind of got in contact with Tom Paris at a distance using Tool songs. Yeah. And I think that's where we kind of left it off, except that you just gotten a message, apparently, from the people who had attacked the base that the ship was stolen from, who appeared to be holding the intended captain of the ship hostage.
Wait, were they told who
So
the
we'll see
intended
what that...
captain
Oh,
was?
and that's right.
was
I
gonna be?
forgot. I think we should also just applaud that Artemis 2 made it back. I think that's awesome.
Yes.
Yes,
Yay!
welcome
was-
back,
I was
Artemis
so-
2.
I was
watched
so
it live.
excited to watch that.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Nice.
spoiler alert, their stat phone was not working, so they were like, we can hear them, they can't hear us.
Yeah, they get back in like their
It
radios.
was such a
Amazing. Good
Oh
stuff.
no.
like textbook, and then they splash down. They're like, we can't talk to anyone.
Yeah.
That is classic how it goes. There's always something that goes wrong, especially when you have experimental stuff like I think the starship we have here. Is that a good segue? I do that well?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Did they ever fix Outlook?
Very good.
we are going to start with our flashback. When our first session started, we had a scene where we saw the initial vessel leaving Mars, and then it kind of faded out. And I think we come back in on that. So
Before we get into that, I forgot to grab a new box of tissues from my desk before we started. So can you give me 30 seconds to
I can
run
give
and
you
grab?
30 seconds. I'm timing.
Okay, I will be right back.
Okay.
It's way better than having to run to the emergency room. So yes.
Yeah, should be a little quicker. So we have this kind of same thing where this facility that we had started at is basically, see the timing, that's good. Rabbit Fang, thank you for the subscription. And oh, I'm sorry also, if you do a redeem, they are not going to be going at the moment. I need to focus on this, so. All
I'm
right.
back.
On the south,
Did I get within 30?
you definitely got
Close
within
enough for
30.
tunnel work.
I appreciate your speed.
Thanks.
On the south face of Olympus Mons, on the surface of Mars, we have hidden behind a holographic shield that makes it look like just another part of the cliff face. There is a hangar. We have this scene where we see the hangar kind of slowly opening up, and as it does that, behind the holographic interface, also some little machines around the surface in the area kick up a big dust storm around the Martian surface. So nobody nearby or in orbit can see what is going on around behind that holographic shield. We go into orbit, and we see, coming into orbit, a new ship. And we hear, over the radio, coming from that ship, Kibby, you know, this thing reminds me of you. The scene cuts over to what looks like a command room.
Like a ready room?
Like a control room here. And again,
Oh, gotcha.
These arts are from Tadeo de Oro. Where we have multiple people seated around this interface, this holographic display in the center. and they're facing outwards. Pacing around the center is a lieutenant commander officer, uniformed, red collar, a human. And in one corner, sitting in front of one of those consoles, we have a half-Caitian officer. Tell us how she looks.
Well, chat, if you would draw your attention to the VTuber avatar and the portrait in the top right of the stream screen, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's the character that was just mentioned.
Yeah, that's good.
Uh,
And there is a little label, a holographic label showing above your station that says flight control. And you just heard that message come in from the ship that has just entered orbit. You reply?
I thought we agreed not to make any more Zoomies jokes.
Oh, don't worry, it's not about zoomies. Really? It's that this ship looks nice and small. And we cut to the outside where we see the ship again, and it jerks slightly. And she says, but, Kibby, it really has a fat ass.
Meow. Uh, realign conversational topic to mission objectives, please.
Agreed. And we have a shot here of the bridge of this ship. And we see 3 people, 2 of them seated in the front. One of them is a woman you were just talking to. That's Lieutenant Tenzi. She's Hellian, so she has the little nodes on her forehead. She smiles and goes back to adjusting the ship's flight. Let me bring up the rest of this real quick. The person who said
we're being
agreed
racist against
is
cats.
seated in the ship, or is seated in the captain's chair towards the back. That's Stephen Rez, half Trill. He says, we really need to be focusing here on this mission. This is the first time the ship has been into space. I will see this succeed. You were chosen for a reason. Percy says, you hear that? I was chosen here for a reason. No reply?
Okay, hold on. Her name is what again?
I'm sorry. Her name is Lieutenant Janisa Terzi.
Terzi. Okay. Yes, Terzi, you you definitely won our little racing competition.
Mm-hmm. Next to her is a Qatarian person with little spikes going up the center of their forehead towards the back and their head shaved. And says, oh, she got to fly the first one. This is Lieutenant Commander Mises. And that did not go 100%, so I think it's good that we selected somebody slightly different. Mises never smiles. Mises is
You
the
just had to rub it
engineering
in.
officer on the ship. Rez says, again, focus. Are we ready for warp? We cut back to that command room down there at the station.
Ops, can you give me a system update?
One of the other people sitting at a chair says, sitting at one of the other consoles, says, everything's looking green over here. The commander pacing around the middle says, that's a go from ops. Flight control. Points at you, Naomi. Go, no, go.
Panacea, this is control. You have a go for warp.
Lassiter, who is pacing behind you, balding, middle-aged, overweight, nods and smiles. You hear that, Rez? You're good. Let's see it. We go back to the bridge, and Rez says, initiate warp. And everything starts charging. Naomi, give me a con reason difficulty 0.
On
And
reason
given that I get to
difficulty
take
0.
a momentum
Okay, so
after scenes end, I'm taking one.
okay.
Because we wait 2
Con.
weeks.
Did you say con reason?
Con reason difficulty 0.
Okay, so I roll a d20 and then add the And then if it's below the con score plus reason score, then it's a success?
That's correct.
Okay.
And you do that twice.
Twice.
And I can put up our little window here from D20. This is just the chat.
From Roll20?
Yeah, from Roll20, right.
Okay, so I'm rolling 2d20. I get a 10 and a 1. My reason is 9, my con is 5, so they're both below 14, and one of them I think is a critical.
Yep,
Okay.
that one is a critical success.
Yeah, 1 is a
Yay.
critical success, and the 10 is a regular success. So you actually have 3 points off of that. That was a difficulty
Amazing.
0. So you get it. Everything is looking like it's going as normal. The only thing you might note there is that the no redeems, Lila, sorry. Is that the warp energy being demanded is actually for like a max warp of this vessel. So they're trying to go at warp 9 right out of the gate.
Panacea,
have-
this is Control. Can you please clarify intended warp factor?
And there's a moment, and you hear back from Terzi. Right, we're trying to hit a 9-3.
Copy that, Panacea.
Okay, and I'm sorry, let me go ahead real quick, and I didn't realize I left these on. I'm going to turn off
Hi,
all the
Lila.
redeems so you don't waste points. Sorry.
It's okay. Let Lila waste points.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's got plenty of them.
No, you see, if the Kibby can't actually catch anything, catch the laser, she'll get distressed.
True. We do not want the Kibby to injure itself.
So
Oh, right,
we should only
okay.
give Kibby toys. Only give Kibby toys that she can actually catch.
All right. And we shoot to an external shot of the ship, and we see its nacelles charging, glowing blue. We go back to the control center, and all of a sudden your board lights up. So you spent 3 points. Or
okay,
you had 3
what
points.
indicators
if you
are
wanted to
lighting
spend
up?
an extra 1 to get more information on this, you can.
Spend an extra what?
You have 3 points that can be banked as momentum. If you want to spend one of
Okay.
the points to get extra information for what's right in front of you right now, you can.
Well, first let me read off what the basic information that my console is showing me, right? Because the console's designed to show me information, right?
Right. So
So if I can't get a good assessment based on the information it's showing me, can I choose to spend a point?
you can try, yeah. But, okay, what it's
Okay.
showing you right now is that, yeah, the warp is trying to initiate at a very high warp for the first time anybody is using this warp core, this warp drive. But at the same time, you're getting some power readings from the system that don't really seem to make sense. Multiple systems all of a sudden are getting blasted with maybe maximum power from the EPS system, the electroplasma, the way the ship moves power from one system to another. And it's almost like stuff is just about to overload all at once. It is not entirely clear to you where the power is coming from.
Yeah, let's spend an extra momentum to see if I can determine that.
Okay. So, the power does appear to be coming directly out of the warp core. You look very quickly over at one other system there, and yeah, sure enough, it is injecting enough matter and antimatter to do this sudden burst of power. This doesn't look like what had just been commanded or what
Yeah.
Terzi had decided to do.
What's the name of the commander of the facility who's in ops with me right now?
Lassiter.
Lassiter. But he's a commander, right?
Yeah, William Lassiter.
Yeah. Okay. Commander, we're reading a power surge in their EPS grid. Seems to be affecting all systems.
He kind of leans down towards you with a hand on the chair and one hand on the desk in front of you and looks at it and says, Panacea, we are getting a major overload of all of your systems. You should immediately shut down, perhaps do a warp core evacuation. Panacea. Panacea? And there's no response, and your console goes dead.
Just it goes dark.
Like, you are no longer getting any signals at all.
Commander, we've lost all signals. We've lost telemetry.
Lassiter looks around, and at other desks, people appear to be getting the same result. And I think we jump forward for a sec. We're on the ship with our 3 people. Our Romulan, our Trill, and our Betazoid, and then also our Orion crew chief, who is still, I think, contained on a bed in sickbay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Correct.
the crew chief is still in sick bay. They're not going. She's not going anywhere. Sorry.
Just, can I have one arm? She says.
Nope.
Is anyone else in
I
sick bay with her?
continue to hold the glass of water
Okay.
with the curly straw I got from last time. Just a simple nope.
Then, here. Do you have the plasma torch still? Look, if this port is going to allow them to tell me what to do, she stretches her neck. Pry it.
I don't think that is medically recommended.
We vented that entire deck. It would be very unlikely that any of you would still have that.
Still have what? Oh, the plasma torch.
The
Yeah.
torch, yeah, everything went out the
Especially
airlock.
since she lost consciousness.
There
It's
are
not like there
others.
aren't
There's
tools in sickbay though.
I
Find
was
a
just
way of-
yeah, like
She takes a moment, calms herself.
Fix my wife, please.
Purple loves Shenta. She says, I'm not taking orders anymore. Find a way of fixing it. Then you can let me up.
I can do my best. I'm sure it's, not that different from other technologies.
Okay? You want to make a roll here for figuring out how to do this?
Yeah, we'll try to assess this cybernetic implant and see if there's a way to safely down. Not necessarily remove it, but at least like render it inert.
Okay, I think this is going to be a medicine reason difficulty 2.
And we're at three momentum now, so take one if you need it.
Um, ooh, this could be fun. So let's see.
Queenie, since she's doing this in sickbay, can the Earhart assist? Can the ship assist?
The ship can assist, yes. So, the ship for
Okay,
medicine...
you were saying. Oh, I see how this works with this, and then the
Yep.
task roll is 2
Mhm.
dice, and there's okay, and then I click on that.
So that's one success. What is the ship rolling?
So the ship should be rolling... I'm going to say this is going to be medicine computers.
Yeah, that seems like a good call. And we do.
Oh, I see.
I should have
okay.
only rolled 1. I'm not sure what happened there, but it's no successes either way. So
Okay. It is not clear to you how to do that.
Can I try to approach this from a more technological aspect and hit it with like a small, tiny EMP type of
A small tiny what?
Electromagnetic pulse.
electromagnetic pulse, just
Wait,
to
maybe
render
one of your
the
past hosts
technology
was an
inert?
EMH.
Okay.
We
You
don't have an
an
EMH.
No, there is
That
not
was
an
supposed to
EMH
come
on
in
the
next
ship.
Thursday.
Never mind.
Thursday. Is it Thursday now?
Yeah, Thursday. Right.
Ouch.
Okay.
You
All
push
right.
it back.
Well,
Wait, I thought it was Tuesday.
if you want to try to do that, she says, you're talking about an EMP? Look, I
Yeah.
don't know if that's going to work well. I mean, it's connected to me.
Yeah,
Well,
brains are
but
kind
it
of
doesn't
electromagnetic or electro.
Well, that's why localized.
Out of character question, do EMPs work on isolinear circuitry? Like they're not conventional.
No, by my
like
understanding, a lot of the computers here are optronic. Therefore, like, I'm not sure
Oh, then
EM
that
stuff
probably
yeah,
works on them.
isolinear technology that is most used in
Yeah, like a
by
fiber
most Star
optic
Trek
line
races
is
is
fine.
not.
Yeah, that's not gonna. Okay.
Is that the kind of thing you want me to keep to myself if I'm not in the scene?
No, go for it.
Okay.
And if you guys disagree with something I say, feel free to fight me.
Yeah, I don't have any course of action that I can think of at this point then to render this inert.
Shenta
I'm a science officer, not an engineer.
Shenta sighs and struggles against this thing holding her down slightly. I'm gonna have her do just a little roll for something here, just to see if anything kind of nutty happens. Oh, she
That
hits.
could be the wrong kind of nutty.
Yeah. So she tries to smack open this thing a little because with her prodigious size, she is a large woman. I think I said she's a full 2 meters. And
I think that's why Purple likes her.
yeah, and she just
She's
ends up
wife-sized.
hitting her head against the back of the bed really hard and she's already been knocked unconscious once. It does not knock her unconscious, but it sucks. So,
Concussion.
the other thing that has happened with the three of you is that you got the communication that appeared to have come back from the launch bay, from the site, the Skunk Works, where all this was being developed, that appeared to show this half-Caitian woman with the phaser to her head.
And
So
Queen,
I'm the only one who got that communication, correct? Because I'm the only one on the bridge.
Then you can be,
Well-
yes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and I remember you shut that
so-
down pretty quick, right?
yeah.
Well, I didn't shut it down. I had it checked.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And you
No, and I
prevented
checked
Yeah,
in
I
the
had to
computer
check-
core.
advanced
Yeah, I was just
communication
like, we're
remember
not
yours
opening
now.
attachments. We don't know where they came from. No, so I'm going to actually tap my comm badge, say bridge to sick bay.
Sick bay here. Go ahead.
Someone might want to get up here.
Can you be more specific?
I would be if I knew what I was looking at.
I'm in the computer core. I can be there shortly.
All right, that works.
Okay. So, right, we have, is it Doliva?
Yes.
Yeah. Doliva arrive on the bridge pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And this
My
is all in
direction.
front of you.
Yeah, I've still got the image up on the view screen, and I just kind of like, do you
Another
know
message
anything about
comes in.
this?
Just some text. And it is a
Yeah,
location.
and I kind of like,
Yeah.
I lean over just to read it.
And it is a location near Alpha Centauri and a time index that's less than a couple hours.
There's the timestamp. And I kind of I look up at Doliva and I go, do you know anything about this?
No, and I feel like we need to know what we're dealing with.
Yeah, no shit.
Computer, pull up personnel files for the starship. Cross-reference with the image on screen.
Ooh, good. Okay. So,
My
give me a roll for that really quickly, actually. Unless you want to
Yeah.
avoid a complication, but you're probably good, yeah?
Yeah.
So
What
this
am
will
I
be
rolling?
Assisted...
ship roll too.
Sorry?
Sorry, you were just saying the thing that I was thinking.
Yeah. So this is going to be a computers for the ship. It's going to be computers either command or medicine.
What about for me?
For you personally,
Yeah.
this is you just using the computers. So I'm going to call this science reason.
Science reason? Okay.
Now, one other thing to note here, that when we're rolling for the ship, this ship has experimental vessel on there. So that means that its complication range is actually wider. So it's 18, 19, or 20 as a complication.
Yep.
Instead of just
And
20.
I've got that set on the character sheet for the ship, so there should be nothing needed to like fiddle with there.
Appreciate it.
All right. 2 successes from me.
Okay.
Someone want to roll for the ship?
If the ship's assisting you,
Oh.
just go for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what was our difficulty?
So this is difficulty 0.
Okay, cool. You said it was what? Computers,
I thought it was computers medicine or computers command.
computers medicine is the better of the two. Okay. And again, it rolled twice when it only should have rolled one. So no successes from the ship.
Only take the first one. Is the second one a critical fail?
Yeah, the second one would have been a complication.
Okay, but we'll only
If
take
that
the
had been the
first
crit, I would have taken it, but it rolled that in order. So,
one. Yeah, okay.
but yeah, 2 successes.
Okay, so the computer beep boop and then goes through and comes up with Lieutenant Commander N'ala Neko, commanding officer of the ship. And I think on that note,
Okay.
we cut really quick back to our other flashback that we need to do here. So this opens up on an office on the station back in the Skunk Works that I do not have good art of. And the door opens, and we have Lassiter heads in, and followed by Lassiter is Neko. Lassiter is talking.
Meow.
So, just one last thing I think I needed to give you here.
Mhm.
He kind of waves you further into the office.
What can I do for you, sir?
It's okay, it's okay. You don't need to do, sir. He walks around the desk, pulls open a drawer, and pulls out a little black pip. Flicks it to you and says, "Welcome to management."
Oh.
So, our Neko in this scene, you started with the lieutenant's pips, just the 2 solids.
Mhm.
Yeah, so now you get a black one on there.
Thank you. I
You know
don't know
we're
what to say.
we're gearing up frame A, right?
Yeah.
He reaches further behind his desk, and with 2 fingers he pulls up also 2 glasses. And he waves them at you. Like, huh?
Is that Romulan ale, sir?
Oh, no, no, no. It's much better. He then reaches and pulls up a full bottle. It's a dark blue. I forget what the word for this is. I think it was a Valtrash?
Wait, Tranya? No,
Hmm.
Tranya is an original series
Maybe that's it.
liquor.
What species is it?
Blue is either Andorians or Romulans because everybody drinks drinks that are the same color as their skin.
I think that's right. Maybe it's Bolian.
Wait,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
except
Probably
Romulans
well,
are
no,
blue.
but
Probably
Romulans
Fla
aren't blue.
is
Hold
the
on.
yeah
Okay.
yeah no.
Let's say it's
Despite
a Bolian,
this one being blue.
it's a Bolian hard alcohol. It's 80 proof.
Oh right, he's Bolian.
Yeah. And he goes,
So he is drinking something the same color as his skin.
Lassiter's
But not because
human.
everybody does. Wait, Lassiter's human?
Lassiter. Yeah,
Who's
Lassiter
the-
is a human name. His name is William Lassiter.
Wasn't there a Bolian as well?
Not yet.
You gave me a dossier of personnel. Am I
It's okay.
Sorry.
So,
Okay.
he waves the bottle at you like, huh? Is Neko drink?
Sir, am I still on duty?
Most of this place isn't on duty anymore, ever. They took half our staff. He pours the drink into one of the glasses. He goes to the second one. He gives you another eyebrow.
Understood, sir. I grabbed the glass.
Puts the bottle back down. In fact, we needed to put somebody into command of Frame A if it's going to be a real Starfleet vessel, and you had nowhere to go.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's an honor. I wait for him to drink before I drink.
Now,
Do we do like a little clink or something?
yeah, it just
Okay.
raises it up, and then he takes a drink.
Okay.
Now, we've done our best. I think we were able to prevent anything that happened with the Panacea. No, I think it was just a resonance through the warp system. And if you want, I'll give you a roll on this. This is what was in his report that he submitted to Starfleet. If you want to try to decide about that report, what that could actually mean, there'll be an engineering
Yeah, okay.
insight.
So I've seen the engineering, like after mission
You guys have
disaster
spent
report.
months on that. Yeah, so this is 3 months after
Okay.
that initial loss of the
3
vessel.
months later. All right. What roll do I make?
Engineering insight.
Engineering, insight. Insight is 8. Engineering is 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I just 1d20
Oh,
or 2.
and you also got earlier it was 2 off of that computer's roll.
Yeah, I'm tracking us too. I'm tracking momentum on my side.
Okay. All right.
You always
So
roll 2 unless you're doing an assist or unless you buy dice.
Oh, don't
okay.
get into the
What do
comedy.
can I buy dice with momentum? Is that how it works?
Yeah,
Mhm,
so
mhm.
in Star Trek Adventures, you can buy dice with momentum. The first one you buy costs 1 momentum. The second one costs 2, so it's 3 to buy 2 of them.
Does the third one cost 3?
You got it.
Okay.
You can also
I'm gonna
buy it with threat. But threat
with
are
threat.
points I use to make bad things happen.
Okay. I don't think there's any particular reason for me to feel extra motivated to
Yeah.
reinterpret the report that I've already seen,
Okay.
over the past few months. So I'm just going to do a regular roll
Okay.
of 2d20
Yeah, okay.
because, there's what am I going to infer in the last 5 minutes that I haven't inferred in the last 3 months?
That's reasonable.
You'd be surprised,
I
but not
get
today.
a 17 and an 18, so both of those are failures.
0 successes. So it still works. It's a difficulty 0,
Mhm.
but you don't get extra points out of it.
Okay.
This freaking dog. Okay. So,
A woo?
it's okay. There's a dog in my place. The report looks accurate to you. You've gone through at the very least and found no problems with it. What is thought to have happened there is that it's a whole new design of the power system connected to the warp core, and it resonated.
Actually, hold on. I have a focus in experimental technologies. Would that have applied to that role?
No, because that would have made your success count twice, and you got 0 successes, and 2
0
times 0 is
successes.
0.
Understood.
Okay. So, there were no problems with it. It looked like that the warp core initiated, there was a resonance effect such that it built up a powerful pulse that cascaded through the system, caused the warp to initiate at a much higher power than it was being directed by the system, and then it just kind of, the ship more or less vaporized trying to go to warp.
And so we're not so concerned about that with frame A because resonance effects are relatively simple to account for because you can just change the length of the plasma conduits and whatnot, and that
Right.
will.
And one of the things
Yeah.
Laster had you do was you put in some limiters on the system to prevent any resonance from building.
Gotcha.
So it
Okay.
should be fine.
Yeah. All right. So my new command is to I'm speaking out of character. I'm to take charge of frame A and command it as a Federation starship in Starfleet once it is launched.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. What was the last thing that he said?
He just said that you thought they'd gotten the problem under control that lost the Panacea.
Well, I sure hope so. Of course, we're gonna double check everything before we launch.
Of course, of course. He takes another drink. You know, the other thing it probably needs is a name.
Huh. Is that my department?
I actually already put something down.
Oh, did you?
You know,
What
Amelia
so
Earhart.
what's yeah, she's one of my personal heroes.
Yeah, she is.
Did you know that?
I thought that was a good pick. She, you know, tried to do something amazing, flew around the world. They thought she was lost. Then it turned out she just flew across the galaxy.
USS Earhart. That's
What's that?
that's fucking badass. Oh, excuse me, sir. Um I think it's a great name.
Oh, that's so too. Well, don't get lost, okay?
Hi.
And you get there's a nice, you even have the, yeah, okay. And there's a buzz from his desk. He leans back over it, hits a button. Yeah? They're here? He goes, all right. Well, that'll be your crew. Wait here for a bit. I'll go show them around and introduce you to you in a bit, okay?
My new crew? Right.
The first
I'm
one.
gonna be in
There'll be
command of a
more.
crew because I'm gonna be commanding a starship.
Congratulations.
Yes. Thanks.
He walks out the door. And then I think we cut to a scene where you being forced aboard that other ship. Around you we have the various, this is the hangar of this base.
Mhm.
And we have the androids wherever there that are simple and that are kind of just standing against one wall, not really doing anything. For what it's worth, I do have a picture of those weirdos that I took from Picard. God, that's creepy.
They are pretty uncanny.
Yeah.
Yes.
The ship you were walking up onto appears to be, as far as you can tell, the Panacea. There is a ramp that goes up kind of towards the middle center of it, and you approach from the front. There are four
So
people.
wait, how did I get to this room?
So this is us
I
kind
was
of
in the
coming
office.
into this
We
scene
cut
where the place has been
forward.
attacked. And I'm not going
Yeah.
to give
We
details
did a
on
hard
how
cut.
all of that happened. 'cause that
Hard
would take a lot of
cut.
time.
We skip like an hour into the future.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I just wanted to understand.
There are four people there who are
And
the attackers, as far as you understand, and they are wearing
Okay.
they're wearing this fully black gear and totally blocked out helmets, so you can't see any faces or anything. They
the
appear to have
Earhart has already
disruptor
departed.
weapons.
The Earhart has already escaped.
Sorry.
Has the Earhart? Is this after the Earhart escaped?
Not only has the Earhart escaped, you see a couple of legs left over from it. It looks like it might have had some landing gear cut out from it before it took off. There's some big
Oh, no.
scrapes on the floor too.
Am I going to be held responsible for this?
The four people around you that have the weapons, one of them is very large, and the other three are basically humanoid sized.
They're holding disruptors.
Yes, they appear to be holding disruptors, either pistols. One of them has a rifle.
Do I
Yeah.
recognize what kind of disruptors they are? Like what type of technology? What are they? Klingon? Are they Romulan disruptors? Are
Give me
they
a security reason, difficulty 0.
okay?
Did we get points off of
Security.
that
I
last
have
one?
2. What?
No, there were no successes on the last
No
roll.
successes.
Thank you.
Okay. So I have a
That's
security of 2, reason of 9, so that's 11. I'm gonna add an extra die with momentum, so roll 3d20.
Okay.
Oh, oops! I need to actually type in /R. 3d20. I get 2 successes.
This layout is so awesome. By the way, everybody, Naomi made this layout. It's great.
I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, 2 successes?
Yeah.
Okay. You are looking at their gear. The disruptor weaponry appears to be pretty much more or less store-bought. What you'd get if you went to a station just immediately outside of Federation space and bought what was on the
Rosanna.
countertop.
Okay.
These are
So-
made perhaps Talaxian and exported from there.
Talaxian from the Delta Quadrant.
I'm sorry, not Talarian.
Talarian.
Thank
Okay.
you. Okay. Otherwise, the stuff they're wearing is, you can see some other, like on the helmets, appears to have some advanced vision gear on the outsides of it.
Okay.
But
The
you can't tell anything further.
the actual people, can I tell what species they are?
So, the one that is very large, maybe you can take a guess. I'll let
Mhm.
you spend a point if you want to pull out some species here.
Yeah, let's do it.
The very big one appears to be Gorn. Something about the
Kind
way
of
the
easy
legs
to
are
spot a
bent.
tail.
Yes, and there is a tail. Suggests that, yeah, this is a Gorn. They are large.
Okay.
The other,
And the other ones, they're
I'm sorry?
humanoids fully masked.
The other 3 are humanoids fully masked. 2 arms, 2 legs. Nothing else you can really see. No long hair falling out of the helmets.
Have they told me anything? Have they said anything to me?
They have given you a command to walk the way they wanted you to walk, basically.
All right. Well, I don't
That's
think
it.
they mean to like match their like walking posture. I think they mean go this way, right?
Okay. All right.
Well, since they're holding me at gunpoint, they're indicating that I should walk up the ramp into what appears to be the Panacea.
That's correct.
Okay. Do I see any other personnel? Anybody else? Any Starfleet personnel?
Oh,
alive or
behind
dead?
you, right. behind you is one of the other people from the base.
Okay.
This is Lieutenant Alev, who was the chief of security for the Skunk Works. Coordinate.
Okay. Coordinate. Right. And is he with them, or is he also captured?
No, he also has his hands tied behind his back and is being
Okay.
directed up this ramp.
So, okay. Are there dead station personnel like on the floor?
No.
The android workmen are just like lined up, deactivated on the side,
No.
and
Yeah.
no, there's nobody else in the room.
No. There's nobody
Okay.
else. This base was getting its staff basically cleared out.
Okay. Before I start walking in the direction that they want me to go, does it say USS Panacea on the side of the ship?
Not that you can see, but
Okay.
it wouldn't be written on the underside.
Would it be written like on the entrance to the you know, the bay that the ramp
It would
is
be
up
once
to?
you're inside, yes.
Once I'm inside. Okay. d- am, do I think this is frame A, or do I think this is the Panacea? Do I think this is the Earhart or the Panacea?
You would be able to tell them apart. This looks like
Okay.
more like the Panacea.
Right.
And there are no other ships that look like this besides those two.
Right. Well, I turn to my captors and I'm like, where did you get this ship?
The captor nearest you, who's one of the humanoid ones, and I think we're
Mhm.
banking this momentum point,
Yeah.
shoves
Yeah.
you in the shoulder and
Puts
says
us back
nothing.
at 5.
Points the disruptor up the ramp. Does not reply.
I'll take that as a no. I guess I start walking up the ramp.
Okay.
Um,
When you get inside, it does have the little plaque on entrance, and yeah, that is the USS Panacea, and it does have the names of the director, Rez, and the other people on it.
Gotcha. I turn to the lieutenant behind me. Lieutenant, are you all right?
Okalev has a bruise on one side of his face. He's Cordonite. His blood is red.
Okay.
And he says, "Fine. I can't tell who they are."
Yeah, me neither. So we're in the like the shuttle bay or whatever.
Yeah, you
Cargo
were in the
bay.
hangar. You're now aboard the vessel.
Right. Yeah. What part of the vessel are we? What the ramp led into? What part of the vessel?
Just a little corridor that is then. This is a small ship with only a few decks. It does actually connect right to the bridge.
Oh, really? Okay. Crazy.
Yeah, you are
The
being
lower
walked
bridge
that
or the
way.
upper bridge?
Sorry?
The lower bridge or the upper bridge? Right. Each segment has a bridge, right? It
Right.
splits into two halves.
The upper bridge is like more or less a cockpit with only like a couple of seats in it. The main
Okay.
bridge.
Okay. So this leaves the main bridge, which is on the lower half.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Even then, it doesn't separate into halves. Like the top part is much smaller.
Okay.
Okay. The one in front, the guard, or the, what do we call them? Terrorists? The one in black opens the door, enters the bridge, and you walk in. This, sure enough, does still look like it is the Panacea, and yep, there's another plaque with the Panacea's name on it. They have a couple
Well,
of
I
what look
should.
like very basic holographic figures sitting at some of the consoles.
What are the holograms like? Are they holograms of a particular species, or are the holograms wearing
They
any
aren't
sort
even
of uniform that's
species, really. They are just very
okay?
basic humanoid-ish things.
They're like the whatever it was those things were called in Super Smash Bros. Melee that you could fight that would just like come in endless waves. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember what those are called.
Okay, I don't remember what those is. That's what I'm imagining.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure, basically. Right.
Okay.
And one of them says, "Takeoff prepared. Awaiting command." One of the people with the disruptor waves you over to the side, apparently just wanting you to sit against the wall.
All right. Well, I comply.
Okay. Lighting polygon team. I think that might be correct. Okay. Akalev is seated next to you. He's looking around and says, "What happened to our people?"
No idea, but the ship sure wasn't destroyed.
Weren't you at the command console for it?
Yeah. It appeared to undergo a warp core breach and, complete unplanned rapid disassembly.
Okay. Looks pretty good for being disassembled.
Indeed. I can say that because I'm technically only half human, half alien. Only aliens are allowed to say indeed.
All right. And I think we cut to external back in the hangar, and we see the ship start to take off. And as it goes out through that holographic cover, the station explodes behind it.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Is that like on the view screen? Do I know that is what happened?
You see the view screen is looking backwards as you guys leave because they wanted to make sure that the explosion happened.
Okay.
I think we cut back to the Earhart.
Yes.
All
And
right. So
I'm just like so on the bridge we've got me, we've got Sky. I'm kind of absent-mindedly got my hand over my shoulder injury that got kind of patched up.
Mhm.
And I'm going to ask the computer to provide the rest of the crew roster for the Earhart, or for this ship. We don't know the name of it yet, but
the rest of the crew roster.
yeah, just so that we know who's supposed to be on the ship versus who is on it.
Okay. And the computer blinks, and it shows up. It has 4 names. They didn't
Small
have anybody
crew.
else assigned except for you. This thing wasn't actually supposed to be out of the dock yet. But it's you. It
So there's only
includes
supposed to be 4 of
Daliva,
us?
and then our other Starfleet officers, and Lieutenant Commander, or the Captain, Neko.
Was that timestamp
So
in the future or in the past?
The timestamp was in the future,
Okay.
a couple
So
of
we
hours.
have a meeting point. They're telling us they want us to meet them at this location at this time.
Yeah, that's right.
and put this ship in their hands? I don't think so.
Agreed. But at the same time, we can't let them keep our commanding officer as a hostage.
We need a plan. We need allies. We don't have shields, we don't have weapons. Basically, the only thing we have that's armed on this thing is a tractor beam and the engines. That's our only defense.
There's a lot you can do with a cloaking device and a tractor beam, but you're right, we need more options. We need our chief engineer,
We need a
and we need to be able to
montage.
trust her. You need a montage. Yeah.
Montage? Okay.
I mean, cloaking
Well-
device and tractor beam is a lot more than the Enterprise B had. Just saying.
Yeah. That's true.
But at least the Enterprise B had shields.
It's true.
We don't even have shields. Which is convenient because we don't have to make any decisions about cloaking device opportunity cost. But
Wait, doesn't the
um,
cloaking device use a similar technology to the shields? Right? Like, don't the emitters, isn't the reason that shields don't work because the emitters need to be used to project a cloak? So it probably wouldn't take that much modification to turn the
Well,
cloak into a
yeah,
shield.
but our cloaking device is already installed. And the cloaking device is the only way we can stay hidden right now.
Okay.
If you want,
I'm not there anyway.
it's possible
just-
Yeah.
you do a quick jerry rig here to allow it to function briefly as a deflector shield. I will allow
would probably
that. That will take some
ruin the
rolls.
cloak.
It is possible you fail those rolls and it doesn't work. But it takes
I
time.
don't think that we should sacrifice our ability to cloak on a possibility.
Yeah,
Hey, if
it is a
Rodney
better.
McKay can turn the cloak on a puddle jumper into a shield, I'm pretty certain I can.
Yeah, but how
I
many
think at
laptops
this
do you have
point
to
we
work
need
on at the same
to-
time?
I think the best course of action is to stay hidden. This ship is in no shape for combat or any sort of conflict. I mean, I've
suggest?
worked with this kind of thing before, but you know, I wouldn't want to have to do it again.
Did you establish, or wait, did I know about your plan to establish contact with Lieutenant Paris?
No,
Okay,
no.
then I wouldn't be asking any questions about that, would I?
Basically, I'm going to suggest some avenues.
Okay, let's hear it.
Because I'm the brat, so I have the connections. I'm going to volunteer. I'm going to say, where we're headed is the last known location of the ship that Tom Paris was working on. He's my mentor from Starfleet Academy. I don't know exactly what ship he's on or what they're doing. I just know it's not classified, or else I wouldn't know. I tried to do some subtle, magic. I do believe that I've established positive contact, but the thing is, we're cloaked. He's not going to know where to find us, and I don't know where he is. Then there's the Admiralty. My mother is an admiral at Starfleet Security. But we don't know if this goes, how far up this goes.
Right. If we go to her, there's a very good chance word will trickle down to our captain's captors.
Potentially. I don't know how clued in she is.
Could your lieutenant mentor arrange for backup, do you think? After all, he doesn't need to know where we are.
Commander
He just needs
Paris?
to know where to be.
Commander Paris?
Yes.
I did think of a third option. Do we have access to current fleet deployments?
I'm going to say you don't have it immediately, but you could get it. He's got to jump on the Starfleet internet all of a sudden and just grab it.
Uh-huh. Great. Well, we could either try to wait for Tom to find us, and the more I try to talk to him, the more the risk goes up that we're found or that we're triangulated.
As long as you're
And
broadcasting,
I don't know. 1 second, let me finish.
Mhm.
I don't know what type of ship he is on. I don't know if he could protect us. I don't know if it's armed. However, there's also someone else we could call. And if we knew the current fleet deployments, we would be able to go to them, and they wouldn't know we were coming, but we would know where to go. We would know where to find them.
I might be able to acquire that information.
So it just depends on which we're willing to risk. Are we willing to risk trying to establish more contact with Commander Paris, or are we willing to hop on the extranet to get current fleet deployments?
Tell me more about your third option.
So my last assignment, the Waterloo, I was the sole survivor on the bridge except for the first officer. They were transferred to a different ship after we flew what was left of the Waterloo back to space dock.
I see.
So, and I know which ship, actually, out of character real quick. Queenie would know which ship.
Yeah.
but I know the ship that they're serving on, but I don't know where it is. But if we know, but it's not like, but it's it's a ship that isn't, there's no secret anything going on with that ship. So the location will be given in the day's fleet deployment.
Let me in the ready room for a moment.
Sure.
I mean, it's
So-
just the two of you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Do we
still
want to
taking
get
care
a
of the
key
prisoner.
night? Okay. But I actually do have a question. I just go, okay, so I have to ask, what's the deal with you? Why are you here? Other than the
That's
cloaking
one of the
device.
things I wanted to discuss.
Okay. Because, pardon my paranoia, but we have clearly state-sponsored terrorists after us. So a
I'm
foreign
assuming we
national
kind of just
aboard a
moved
top
into the ready
secret
room with
vessel.
this.
Yeah. Walk and talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, so forgive me if I sound paranoid, but I was raised by a Starfleet security admiral. A foreign national of a foreign government and a foreign military is on board a secret ship, and then all of a sudden these state-sponsored terrorists show up.
Ooh.
I would offer the compliment that your deduction and paranoia sound absolutely Romulan, but I'm not sure that's how you would take it. As I'm doing this, Queenie, I'm going to tap into the Romulan data net
Okay.
and start looking up information on Federation Starfleet deployments.
Using the Earhart systems?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Without detection by Starfleet.
Right.
So you're doing some kind of tight channel to Romulan security or
To
intelligence.
a Romulan security network. Yes.
Yeah. The way how if you want to look up a manual for an F-18, you get the Russian version. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. Well, and the
Or
Romulans
you go
would
onto
know
the
what
War
fleet
Thunder
deployments
forums.
were.
I was just gonna say, or you go to War Thunder forums.
War Thunder,
War
yeah, War
Thunder.
Thunder.
Exactly.
Okay. I will let you do that. This is going to be a difficulty 1 roll for you.
Okay.
I think I'm going to make it science control, assisted by
Okay.
the ship's communications science.
Okay. Control science, you say?
Difficulty 1.
Okay. Control and science. I feel pretty good about my chances here, but I'm going to spend a momentum anyway to buy a die because we're at 5.
Okay.
Agreed.
Is 5 the max?
5?
Is
No,
5
6 is the max.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is there...
All right. I got 1. Does anyone want to roll for the ship, or is that going to be on me?
I'm sorry, I played this game for years. There's a max momentum?
Yeah. You can only have 6 momentum. There's not a limit for threat.
Okay. I think I had players have like 14 momentum a couple of times. Okay.
Yeah. I
Okay,
think Queenie said that if
Yeah.
your roll is getting
Ship
assisted
did
by the
not
ship,
help.
you roll for the ship.
I haven't been doing anything. I rolled for the ship.
That's also fine. I mean,
Nothing from
yeah.
the ship. One
Okay, but
success
one
from me,
success.
so
Okay.
we got it.
Okay. So you do get it. You get through there, dupe. Romulan
Okay.
intelligence
and
opens
as-
up. And the
And as this information is getting pulled down, I'm going to continue talking. Are you familiar with the Battle of the Bassin Rift, Lieutenant?
Of course. It's required study at the academy.
So my first experience with a Starfleet officer was meeting then Captain Jean-Luc Picard and some of the crew from the Enterprise. I was aboard the RW Valdor, which, while not destroyed, was left dead in the water by the Scimitar's attack. Now, our captain, Commander Donatra, now proconsul, wished to repay the admiral for his kindness and offered a Romulan exchange officer, and a cloaking device is an olive branch to Starfleet Command.
Why put it on this ship? There's no strategic significance.
That is a question to which I am not privy. What I am privy to, however, and now that the download is finished, I'm going to turn the screen around. And
Daliva, one other thing.
Yeah.
As you get on the Romulan
Yeah.
security network, there's a message for you.
Okay. I'm gonna hold off on reading that. I'm just gonna pull up
Okay.
the fleet deployment and give that to Sky.
All right. Which ship name am I looking for? And what class?
You were looking for the, let's call it the USS Kittimer. It is a Kira
Okay.
class.
Oh, Kittimer.
Is this Tom's ship?
No,
And
Kittimer.
give me a roll here. So you're going to have to look through all this.
Okay.
It's not just says if you have to look through repetitive data, it should be a fitness roll. But I assume you know how to do
Okay.
Control F.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, Control F. Like this
Yes.
shouldn't. Is this
Oh,
even a roll?
so-
Is this not just like
Yeah.
now that the computer has the locations
just-
of all these
it's
ships?
just
Can't you just say
scrolling through the
computer? What's the
results,
location of
yeah.
the
Yeah.
USS Kittimer?
Yeah, so I'm going to give this to you as a difficulty 0.
Okay.
Yeah, security reason.
Okay. Security reason. Just a task roll of 2. Heck yes.
Oh my God.
1 and a 2. 3 successes.
Right, because you had the
I've
focus.
been rolling. I roll good for
Oh.
Star Trek Adventures.
Do you have a
Right.
focus there, or is that was that a critical?
That was a natural one.
No,
You
that
can
was a
hover over
natural
it
one.
to see the result.
Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, so that's 3 points there. You do see the Kittimer.
Star Trek Adventures is kind to me.
It's only a
Yeah.
couple of sectors away, over towards Vulcan. It could probably be here at maximum warp within 3 hours.
She's just a couple sectors out.
3 points if you want to
mean,
spend them.
We could either try to reach them and have them come to us, or we could go to them. I know their first officer. They'll listen to me. I trust them with my life. I already have.
I think since we've got this network connection established, we might be able to piggyboard it for you to send a message to him. It will have to be quick, and he will have to have some way of knowing it's from you, because it will be coming through Romulan channels.
Spicy.
I mean, what would be so we could do that, or we could go to them and, just decloak in front of them.
Or simply hail them. A short-range comm should be much more difficult to intercept. Let's do that.
Right. Okay. I'm going to
Thank you,
setting
the
a
points.
course for Vulcan.
Okay. And as she exits as they exit the ready room, I'm going to turn the screen back around and read this message that's in there for me.
It is a
Wait,
message
Vulcans?
from an unidentified sender that says, if you have taken command of a rogue Starfleet vessel, you are to return it to the Empire.
I'm going to leave it marked as unread.
Okay. I'm not sure it does that if you just mark something as unread in this intelligence communication.
Okay, so if from what I remember of Microsoft Outlook back when I had to use that for work,
Oh,
you
Lord,
could choose
no!
not to send a red receipt. So, but would the
They
the
might-
Tal Shiar or whatever who made their own version of Romulan Outlook like allow that option?
Well, Shiar IT knows the signature.
I use Outlook at work. That is going to cause World War III.
Although, you can buy yourself time and be like, okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
No, on a more serious note, if it doesn't expect a reply, then I just won't reply to it.
Okay.
I'll
And
just
Sonia, your character, Akina, was still in sickbay?
Yes.
Okay. Let's cut to that really quick. So, you've been in there, and Shenta has still been on the bed. And had you allowed her just like to do some set up an entertainment activity on the computer facing her or something?
The, the Adventures of Trevis and Flotter.
I mean, like probably like something to like that, and I would have been trying to still figure out some way to, I don't know, set up a disruption field or something that would prevent her receiving any kind of outside signal or something.
Okay.
The Faraday cage type of
Oh yeah,
setup.
in Technobabble they call that a dampening field.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Field,
Like
yeah.
a security field, kind of.
Okay. That should be pretty easy for you to do. I'm going to say that's a science control, difficulty 0. If you're basically just telling the computer more or less to activate a dampening field around the, yeah, that should be easy. And does she get to watch shows?
Well, I was looking for more of a permanent solution type of a
Okay.
thing, like something that could be attached to the port itself that would just dampen it and not allow it to take
Okay.
any incoming.
I'll give
That
that
way
to
we
you-
don't have to keep her prisoner.
I'll give that to you as either a science or engineering difficulty 1. Science or engineering permanent insight.
We'll go with science and insight. You say?
Yeah.
Any chance this would count as unconventional thinking?
What's unconventional about it?
I don't know. And part of the unconventional thinking focus is that you actually have to keep track of. And if I'm attempting a solution that's outside of what you consider the outside of the box, then you get to let me know whether I get it as a focused role or not. That was one of the things that I read about it.
Yeah,
So.
that's, I mean,
Pretty traditional. Got it.
what's, yeah, I if you give me something unconventional you're doing about it, perhaps, but otherwise,
Not really. Yeah.
it's pretty,
so-
this isn't hard. This is difficulty 1.
There we
Two
go.
successes. Nailed it.
I'd say two successes.
2 successes, 1 extra point. Okay. You get it together and you think you just can slap on a little reflector patch or something there near the thing that any signals come in, it'll just immediately counter the phase and just nullify them. So should be good.
I'm gonna use the extra success to make it match her skin tone.
That's very kind of you. Okay. And you make it nice and dark green.
Yep.
It goes right on there. She says, and you're certain this works.
Then I let her go. Then I release her from the bed.
God.
That's the most important part.
She finally gets up and she stretches. And she can almost hit the ceiling in the sick bay there. But yeah, okay.
Sorry that took me so long. The solution was kind of right in front of my face. It just didn't quite occur to me. But hey, you're free now.
Can I at least go check on the warp core?
You're free. So yes.
She
Yeah,
walks
I love
out
the
and she
warp
waves behind her as she walks out the sick bay door. And just as the door
I should
closes,
probably see what everyone else is up to.
just as the door closes behind her, you hear another voice that says, "That was a nice quick fix."
Wait, what?
You turn
Who?
and there's
What?
just a guy leaning against the wall of the sick bay, wearing civilian clothes.
Phaser.
Maybe human? That's okay. Don't worry about it. I just
I'm still.
sorry. I'm just a tourist, really. He kind of steps to one
How did
side.
you get in here?
And is looking. How do you get in here? I mean, you have just. He reaches over and just passes a hand through the wall near him. Just brings
Wait,
it back.
Is this a traveler?
Come on.
That should not be physically possible.
Physically possible
We'll
to
holster,
you.
holster the
perhaps.
phaser, considering clearly this is not going to be of any effect.
Let me guess. And starts pacing towards you, and then like kind of turns to the side as if like sizing you up. Oh, what are we doing? Only 3-dimensional thinking? Is that? Kind of walking behind you now, in case you're not following. That's, I mean, I like to see where they start, at least. So what? You wear
Did
the
he call
uniform
himself
to
a
look like everybody
tourist?
else, makes you feel strong? It's a little disappointing.
Wait,
Did he
what?
call himself a
Huh?
tourist?
I think you might think that I'm somebody other than who I am.
No, let me... Hang on. Is it Akina Narell, Lieutenant, Junior Grade, Starfleet, Daystrom Institute, blah, 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 blah. A bunch of other stuff that
Yes.
takes longer to say than the importance it has. Yeah, it's great. So... I just like to observe, you know? I'm just a tourist. I like to see how all this goes down, and I just needed to get here on the ground floor to see how it all happens.
Okay.
How do you feel? Normal?
I mean, I had a day. Ship
Mm-hmm.
we're supposed to be working on prematurely launched from base.
Right.
Killer robots. Yeah, it's been interesting. I'm okay though.
And you haven't yet done the thing with vacation yet. No, that's in the future. Okay.
I beg
all
your
right.
pardon.
All right. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Just, you think about things. Make sure you're acting the way you feel like you would act if I hadn't been here, okay?
He sounds like that guy who claimed to be Professor Rasmussen from who turned
Huh.
out to be some schmo from New Jersey trying to
Bye.
steal future tech.
Takes a step back and just disappears through the wall.
Computer. Am I hallucinating?
Clarify.
Was there somebody just here now?
And there's beep boop. Chief Shenta just departed.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna go to the bridge.
Okay. All right. And I think that moves us to the scene where we have the three of you finally together here.
Yes, on the bridge.
Okay. So,
Yep.
Can we
what's
get
our
a
plan?
picture of the bridge?
Well, I'm gonna update them, I guess. So, I got Chief Shenta set up with a dampening implant for her implant. So, she's checking the warp core, and I let her free now since we don't have to worry about her betraying us anymore. And nothing else happened.
Hopefully. At
Oh.
this point, I'm ready for anything. Also, I'm kind of resigned to it. All right. I've set that course, Centurion. We should
And then,
be how what?
sorry,
You say something?
the Romulan for engage.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I knew that.
And you're setting your course to
I
the
understood
meeting
that
point
reference.
or to the Kittimer?
To the Kittimer.
Okay, so you're going to
Yes.
meet the Kittimer at the halfway? Because,
At Vulcan,
okay.
I think,
At
is
Vulcan.
what the plan was.
Oh, so they haven't
Now,
been
can we
directed
make it?
to you. Okay. But
Can we make it?
Yeah.
So you heading that way normally would be not enough time to get back to the meeting point by the time index. Do you care?
I mean, I'm going to input that into the helm control, and I'm going to lean back. Centurion, if we go to Vulcan, we won't be able to make it to the rendezvous point by the timestamp. But I think that
What if we were in two places at once?
That's exactly my thought. Do you feel comfortable flying one half of the ship to Vulcan?
yes. Which half do we send to Vulcan? Probably
I
the
would say the one
that-
without the cloak.
Yeah. This ship was designed to separate
no.
at high velocity warp.
No, I would not say that one goes to Vulcan because we don't want anybody to know we're going to Vulcan. any part of the ship is going to Vulcan.
An
But they
excellent
are
counterpoint.
expecting us. They are expecting us to go to. They are wanting us to go to where they want us to go. So that part should not be under cloak, but the part going to Vulcan should be under cloak.
I agree with your reasoning. Yes.
I see
All right.
the logic. So we
You know, I
separate,
know
we send the cloaked portion of the ship to Vulcan. And that way we're telegraphing that half of our ship is going to the place they are asking for. They won't be happy about that either, of course.
But
Well,
It's better than
considering the state
nothing.
of the ship
And
when we took off, we could pretty much just tell them that the other half fell off
we
on
lost
Mars.
The front fell off.
it.
It's
Fell
Or-
off. It fell off. It's fine.
Or
Traditionally,
we
the front
negotiate.
shouldn't fall off, but however, in this case, the front fell off.
okay. All right.
Or we
So
negotiate.
which one's going?
What?
We haven't made that decision yet.
Why I'm asking?
I mean, because the part that can cloak
Well, yes,
should
but I
be
think
going to Vulcan.
crew splitting. Clearly,
who? Not what?
Sky,
Who?
you should be going to meet with the Kittimer, because, well,
Yes.
you know the first officer.
Yes. And I should probably have the Centurion with me in case something happens to the cloak.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have a third option. We have,
I'm listening.
as you have pointed out, Lieutenant, we have a Romulan Imperial Navy officer in command of a top secret Federation starship. I say we play that bluff.
Yeah.
We tell them we're
Okay.
not giving them the ship, we're taking it to the Romulans instead. We negotiate for time. In fact, we
I
can
like
do
where your
that
head's
as we're on the
at.
way.
I like where your head's at.
All right. Set a course for the rendezvous point. We'll separate the ship en route.
Okay.
Wait, where are we going?
The cloaked portion
Wait,
of the
I
ship.
don't. What?
We'll send the cloaked portion of the ship to Romulus or to Vulcan, per your suggestion. I will command the uncloaked portion of the ship.
So
And
you currently have the cloaking device installed on the main ship, the big
yes,
part.
the primary hull.
Yes.
So the secondary hull we send to the rendezvous, from the battle bridge.
Okay.
I mean, they were shooting at us when we left. They don't know how well their shots hit.
When the ship separates, does it separate into the USS Ear and the USS Heart?
Oh Lord. All right, you're fired.
You and I are gonna get along. Okay, so okay.
Okay.
So you go with the secondary hull. I stay with the primary hull. Who comes with me?
I
And
feel
who goes
I should
with you?
probably go with Dolova, simply because she's gonna need like somebody else to help do things. It's gonna be a high tension situation when we get there.
Take Shinta
Right.
with you.
I'm just okay. I'm a little worried about her going a little off the cuff again, but you know what? I'm
I'm a
just
little
gonna deal
I'm a
with
little
it.
worried about all of this, Lieutenant.
Okay.
We are.
Yeah. Good point. All right. Well, and at least I'm going towards help. All right.
Indeed.
Okay. So,
All right. Well, good luck and Godspeed.
and do we have our
Elements
external?
preserve us.
Yeah. And so now we have our external shot of it separating. So the little ship, the little separated part, is still a Delta Flyer cockpit that we'd use for it. So This
So that's the
is
bridge of the secondary hall.
yes.
The battle bridge. Yeah.
That's
It's
cool.
gonna use this, yeah. Okay, and
The
this
ear.
is Doliva and Akina in here. And then on the main bridge with the main ship, which still has the cloaking device, that's going to be Izzy and Shenta. Yeah?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. So,
Do we know the name of the ship because we looked up the manifest, or did that not get entered in?
I would think that
It
that's
was.
what would
I
happen.
think it was still officially frame A.
Okay.
yeah.
Just so I know how to address myself.
Well, no, because Lassiter had named it officially before he
Oh,
told me
okay.
about it.
Yeah.
But was it in the system?
That's a good question. But
I'll
so
just
you
call
don't
it
have
frame A
class
Faith
for
of the
now.
selected, but
heart
have it written on
in
there.
your wife's abilities.
Yeah.
Okay.
Purple Phoenix.
Give me a navigation roll here and like getting the course plotted and everything as fast as
Okay.
you can. Are you going to try to take like an extra speedy course, get to Vulcan nice and quick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Um, what's my difficulty?
To do that, I'm going to make you do a difficulty 2. This is a pretty well plotted route,
Okay.
but a couple of little astronomical phenomena that'll speed you along a little faster if you do it
You
right.
do it less than 12 parsecs.
Cool.
hmm
Okay.
So-
Control con.
This is actually going to be a navigation, which means it's going to be science control or science insight.
Science.
Yeah. You think it should be
Navigation's
con?
not part of
Okay.
con?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's. I'm putting it in the con.
Con is more of like, it's fine. Do it. Yeah, go do it.
Yeah,
I feel like
because
navigation
momentum.
should be
You got
con.
6.
pilot, it's what I do. I have a focus in astronavigation, and I'm
so
gonna
you have
buy
an
a
applicable
die
focus
for.
even. Yeah, focus applies. Go for it.
Okay, and I'm gonna buy a die. Just spend momentum to make
I think
momentum,
that's
right?
reasonable.
Okay, and let's go. 3
I
successes.
keep doing the typical gamer thing. Don't spend the valuable resource until you need it.
Those are
Yeah.
3
I've played this
successes.
enough times that I know that it pays off if you
Hmm.
do.
hmm
Yeah.
That's 3 successes with a focus, right?
Yes.
So it's
So 6 successes?
6
I didn't.
successes.
No.
I didn't
It's 3
put.
Hot
I
successes.
damn.
didn't put focus applies. Yeah.
Well, your
Oh.
focus does apply, though.
Oh nope. There is
It
one.
is
There is
4
one
There is
critical
a
successes.
focus
success in there.
applies
I
button. There is. So
yeah.
There's a
Okay.
critical
Yeah.
one
I
as
forgot
well.
to. I forgot. Yep. So there's 4
So
successes. So
technically, that's
Wait.
6
I made.
total.
Have I been rolling the dice wrong? I've just been rolling
No.
d20s.
I don't think there've been focuses.
You-
I mean, that
apply
does
yet.
When I
work,
do it,
but there is an
there's a
option on
widget.
the
There's
character
a
sheets to be able.
There's
there's
a
a
focus apply
focus
button.
use.
Yeah.
No. Yes. I just forgot to click yes. So.
Okay, that's okay.
So,
So
right, so
I
that's
say
actually
6.
6
Yeah,
successes
I said
then.
difficulty
But
2.
yeah, there is one that's under my discipline score.
You have
so.
4 extra. So you will actually get there well before the meeting happens. Although going back the same route does not take you to before the meeting happens. You still get back a little after. But
Okay.
you have a nice course plotted. 4 extra points?
Sweet. All right. Yeah, 4 successes, so 2 points. I earned back what I used and then 1.
Okay.
Too bad you're not broadcasting your transponder, otherwise you might set the new Starfleet record for, soul to Vulcan.
Oh, that's been done
feel
so
like
many
with this
times
ship,
over hundreds of years.
I feel like with this ship, it's only inevitable before I hit some speed record.
Yeah, okay. And then we have
Probably true.
okay. And we have the other smaller ship go to the meeting point. So let's follow you to meeting with the Kittimer. You're approaching Vulcan, which I do not have art of, and which is a shame. I did not think we were going to
You
go
want me
to
to find
Vulcan
something
here.
real quick?
Yeah. So you're entering orbit of Vulcan, which is a nice, angry brown, nuked to hell planet. And we
It's
have
not
the Kittimer
freshly
in
nuked.
orbit, and you get in range to communicate with them.
Okay, I'm gonna just kind
You're
of
still cloaked?
take a deep breath. Yes, I am still cloaked. Can I use communications while I'm cloaked?
Yes.
Yes.
Just a tight beam.
Okay.
Computer. Hail the Kittimer, tight beam communication.
Okay. All right, that should be easy.
Picture
I'll
of
give you a
planet Vulcan
difficulty
has
0
been
roll if you
sent to you
want.
message.
Okay. I'm not gonna. Not gonna risk a complication.
That's reasonable.
Um,
Okay.
yeah. And the message is going to be, uh, at Waterloo, Napoleon did surrender.
The message you get back, but he will rise again.
And I decloak the ship.
Okay. You're getting hailed.
On screen. I put it up on screen.
Okay, and what's the name of this other officer, and describe them a bit?
Yeah, so this is Lieutenant Commander, or actually no, Commander Valric Farron, half human, half Vulcan. But like, think of Spock's inverse. Was raised on Earth without any Vulcan support or parentage. Um, their Vulcan mother was killed when they were small.
Okay.
And they kind of have a look of a Vulcan that you would not expect. They have kind of like almost like a shaggy alternative hairstyle. In some lights, you swear it's a little bit blue.
Okay.
And they're clean shaven, and they have bright hazel eyes.
Okay.
Um, and uh, and so I just, I go, Varric, thank God.
What is
So
going on with the...
Your audio cut
I might
out.
have done a thing.
It's always a thing with you.
Look,
It's private.
you know how I am. Look, you know how I am. Uh, They're after my ass. I don't know who, but this ship doesn't have weapons, it doesn't have shields. I flew it out, barely escaped this hangar on Mars from this place called Skunkworks.
Okay, wait, okay. Why are you stealing starships? Why are you stealing experimental starships? From Skunkworks?
I'm
I've heard
on
of
the
that.
crew roster.
Oh my god.
In my
Okay.
defense, I'm on the crew roster.
Well, that's a step. Okay, great.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. And I don't know if you noticed, but like half my ship is missing. This ship can separate. The other half, I can explain it to you all.
Of course, it can separate.
The
Why
last
else would...
several hours.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Why are you asking me? Are you on the run from Starfleet now? Are we gonna sell this?
I don't know who I'm on the run from, Varric. I don't know. That's the problem. You're the only one I know that I could find who I could trust. I know you're not the captain of this ship, and you're gonna have to report to your captain, but
Give me a
I
roll
don't think
here
there's anywhere else.
to get them to go along
All
with
right.
this. You have a
Okay.
good connection with them, so it's not going to be super hard. But I think
Maybe
I am
mention
going to
Okay.
have to make this a difficulty 2.
Okay.
Command presence.
Command presence. I can do that. And a difficulty 2. I'm gonna buy a die.
Okay.
And I am going to use my composure focus. So I'm gonna take a deep breath,
Yeah,
collect
okay.
myself, like I've learned in therapy.
Good.
All right, and 3 successes.
Okay.
Varric, I don't know where else to go. That I feel like this is bigger than Starfleet. And I couldn't go to my mother. For all I know, she's in on it.
If there are 2 people who can survive this kind of big thing, it's us.
Yeah, I think that might be why they put me on this ship, to be honest.
We're both on the list.
Yeah, no shit.
So you came to me. What
So,
do I do?
I don't know, talk to your captain.
I can get the
Like I
captain
said,
on our
this ship
side.
doesn't have shields. Okay, this ship doesn't have shields or weapons. I need protection.
Okay.
And they have this ship's CO captured. I mean, I can brief your captain on everything I know.
Okay. All right. I think we'll have to do that. But protect you from what? Are you going anywhere in particular?
This ship has a sister ship. We were told that the sister ship was destroyed. I'm reasonably sure the sister ship is the one that actually attacked us and we had to escape from. And because it looks almost exactly like this ship, and there's only two ships that look like this. But they told us it was destroyed. And
Starfleet shooting at
I
Starfleet.
don't, yeah, who'd have thunk, right?
Made it 10
And
years.
and so yeah, so I had to we had to take the ship. The ship has a Romulan cloaking device.
Okay.
The Centurion that was in charge of installing the cloaking device is with the other part of the ship. They are going to rendezvous with what I assume is our sister ship.
Mm-hmm.
They were chasing us out of the solar system,
Okay.
and apparently they have our CO on board,
It's a good start.
who was supposed to be our CO.
And so,
Yeah.
you need us to go with you when you confront them.
I guess that is what I'm asking.
Okay.
We need protection.
Are they just going to run away if they see you bringing backup?
That I don't know. They seem pretty cocky, and their ship can shoot, ours can't.
But it can't be a match for
But an
this
Akira
vessel.
class is
If it's the size of
an
yours, we have you
Akira?
outgunned.
No. Yeah. Well, I guess that's what I would be asking, and I'd be asking you guys to risk your butts.
Okay. I'll talk to the captain, but I'm sure I can get him along.
Thank you.
We can head back towards your meeting site. And
Okay. If you don't mind, I think they're going to try and convince them that they managed to destroy this section of the ship, and that's why they're only showing up in the one section. So I'm going to follow you under cloak.
right. And if we take a tangential course, we won't make it obvious that we're headed towards them. But we'll be close enough to get
Ye-
there in a minute.
Hey, you always did have a mind for strategy.
You know me. Strategy is how we
Yeah,
stay alive.
and you know me.
Unfortunately, yes.
All right,
Okay.
here we go again.
Never stops. That's the channel.
It never does.
Okay.
I'm
And I think you've worked it out, so I'm gonna get the
just gonna do
Kittimer
this. The hell.
nearby.
All right.
Doliva? Are you doing anything
Yes.
further here?
Yes, and as a matter of fact, I am. I'm guessing we've got like an hour or say until this rendezvous. So, let's see, Lieutenant Narell, open a
Yes.
channel to our terrorists. Let's let them know who they're dealing with.
Okay, better you than me. Open a channel.
We have the let me go back to your little cockpit. Channel is open. You don't see any ships nearby yet.
This is Centurion Dolova of the Romulan Star Navy. If you want this ship, I'm afraid you're already too late. If you want to give me a reason to betray the Tal Shiar, you have my ear. Make it a good offer.
Okay.
And I close the channel.
And we're staring out the front of your cockpit here into space. And all of a sudden, there's a bit of a bright light. And the ship is kind of emerging, more or less, from some kind of portal all of a sudden. And that over there appears to be the Panacea.
Oh my.
It's not clear exactly what the heck that was. But I'll let you take a
Sensors.
roll, perhaps.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Akina?
say sensors. Definitely sensors.
Yeah, Akina? So,
Uh,
the roll here is going to be a science insight. Remember that this is a split on the ship, so that means that it's... Ooh, let me get this up again.
I've got it in the ship description too,
Yeah.
under multi-vector assault.
Yes, multi-vector assault, which changes how it gets assists.
Let's see.
So,
Except this is
Same
different because
systems
it
and
splits into
departments.
two. It splits into two
it
instead
splits
of
into
three,
two and
right?
not three.
Yes, yes.
And we didn't roll for that, but that's fine.
But the systems and departments are the same.
Okay, all right. So,
I would also like to assist if that's possible.
so it's either the ship or it's you.
Uh,
For the
it'll
ship,
be
it will
me
be
because I have a
sensor
better
science.
complication
That's
range.
11.
What would it be for me? Insight science?
Insight science.
Yeah, I'm going to roll for me.
Okay.
Does my spatial phenomena focus apply?
Yes.
Cool.
Would any of my warp theory, field dynamics, theoretical physics, or
Yes, your
subspace
focus applies
dynamics
also.
apply? Okay.
Okay.
I got a few things that I can throw at it.
Congratulations.
See what
Yeah.
sticks.
Yay.
5 successes.
Okay. 5, 6. Okay. All right. So,
We signed the fuck out of that wormhole, baby.
Right?
okay.
High five.
So-
Yeah.
it shouldn't be here, but you recognize this as a ship appearing to emerge from what you know as a transwarp conduit. The Borg were supposed to have a transwarp conduit network that had actually been collapsed by Voyager.
Peculiar.
This could be that, but it's supposed to be gone. 3.
For information spends, yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing. I'm gonna spend a point to let's see, how would I want to try to get more information about
Maybe any way that we could jam them from retreating through it.
right, yeah, something like that. Whether there's a trigger or something like a garage door opener type of thing that we could prevent them
Okay.
go back into that.
You check your sensor logs very quickly for whatever just happened, and it turns out that there's a specific sequence of tachyons, it looks like, that corresponded to that. So that could be how it's activated. Maybe you just need to interfere with it.
Well, if we flood the local area with tachyons, it wouldn't be able to pick out the sequence.
But we could also use that as an escape hatch ourselves in an emergency.
I love the idea of flooding it. Yeah,
Valid.
signal to noise ratio, baby. That's science.
Right?
There you go.
That's what I was figuring. So we'll hold that in reserve. But I'm gonna set up a program that at a press of a button will flood the local area with tachyon radiation and prevent
Creating an
anyone
advantage.
yeah.
Okay.
What should I
Tachyon.
do? I'm assuming that's gonna be a roll too.
Yeah, you're just spending that 2 momentum to create an advantage.
Okay, fair.
Okay. Oh, so you set up the program, right. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm gonna let
just
you.
in case.
I'm gonna do that at 2-point opportunity. So okay. Okay,
Okay.
you're getting hailed.
On screen.
Acting
And-
captain.
On one of your little console screens here, because you don't really have a main view screen in this little
Yeah.
cockpit. Oh my god, the kitty. Okay. You have It appears, and we have the bridge, and you see that seated on one side is the Cation, your commanding officer, and yeah, Lieutenant Commander Neko. You're also in this scene now, along with another person you probably don't recognize. And we have these 4 figures dressed in black and a couple of basic holograms sitting at consoles. And
But
a
Naomi
voice
might
that's
recognize
clearly
them.
going through a disguiser or something, going out of a helmet.
The lieutenant that's also been captured with me. Can you remind me of his name?
Ok Alev.
Okalev?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you've known them for a while since you've been working
Yeah.
at Skunkworks. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Where's the rest of your vessel?
Indisposed.
Damaged
Call it
on our
insurance.
escape.
You guys both actually say different things at the same time.
We didn't exactly coordinate there, did we?
That
I am starting my tradition of the captain face palming early.
And and I'm just going to give I'm going to give the lieutenant the worst possible glare. Like I'm playing it up because I'm not actually mad at them, but I'm gonna like if eyes were if my stare was a disruptor, she would be a pile of ashes right now.
okay.
Romulans have pointy stairs
I
in
said,
addition to pointy ears.
insurance
Apologies,
policy.
Centurion.
Okay. I'm gonna make one of you here do a security insight difficulty 3 really quick.
We're both garbage at security, but if I'm taking the lead, I don't mind doing it.
Okay.
Insight security. Let's see. I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna spend my value on this. I am gonna buy 2 dice, though, if that's okay.
Not my decision.
Y'all okay with it? I was tracking us at 6 momentum, so that would put us at 4 or 3.
Sorry, yeah, you were at 6. No, because you spent 2 on the opportunity to get the
We
tachyon
rolled 5
program thing going.
successes.
That takes you back down to 4.
We rolled 5 on a difficulty 2.
You rolled 5 on a difficulty 2. You had 3 extra. You spent 1 for more information. You then set up the tachyon pulse program to counter it. That was an opportunity cost
right,
of
okay.
2. You had no extra points.
Okay. Well, we'll do this then at 1 then, because I want to win. I want to get this roll.
Okay, here we go.
What are you rolling
2
for?
successes.
That's a
Unfortunate.
critical and wait. Where are you?
No, just 2 successes.
Okay.
Unless Sonya can assist.
Okay, there it is. I don't know why that didn't update quickly. Sonia, I'll give you an assist here, but that's 1 dice.
Okay. So security insight, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
got it.
Success.
The 2 of you together kind of recognize that there were signals, that there were commands transmitted to the androids and to Shenta that made that made them attack you. And you had identified that those commands had come from a Lieutenant Alev. You had been looking through the command stuff also on the computer, the different databases for the people. That's him seated next to Neko.
We're like still obviously like tied up, right? The both of
Oh, yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are they saying anything to us at this point?
Yeah. So I say, do you still have the cloaking device?
The cloaking device wasn't part of the original deal. You simply wanted the ship.
We don't care about the ship. We just need the cloaking device.
And why would I give you classified Romulan technology?
Look, Romulan. We don't have 2 hostages here. It looks like we have 4. This figure standing in the front is one of the humanoid figures. 2 here. And then points at the screen. And 2 there. And is clearly indicating you. We get the cloaking device. Or we start dealing with hostages.
the ship has a warp core, right?
Yeah. No, this little guy does have a warp core.
You eject the core.
I'm going to go like very quickly start a controlled warp core overload.
Yeah?
Yeah. And make it very obvious on their sensors that like it will go at the push of a button.
Yeah, okay. Wow, okay, hang on. This must be in the book. Let me see what you roll to initiate a warp
Bold
core
move,
overload.
Cotton.
Why are you blowing up? Wait, no! Don't blow up my ship.
It's only half.
It's only half the ship.
Do you say that in character?
No. Oh,
You
I,
sure?
yeah, I
We
don't know
still
if he
have
says
half
it.
the ship.
Okay, but like, you guys aren't saying that you're blowing up the ship out loud to
No,
the,
I'm
the
very
enemies,
quickly
right?
doing the I wasn't saying anything yet.
Can
until
I see what
knew
she's
whether
doing
roll
on the
was actually
screen?
gonna go.
Like, can I
It's a
see
very
through the
small
view
bridge.
screen?
There's a good chance Naomi
It's a
could see
very
it.
small bridge.
Can I see what she's doing through the big view screen on the Panacea?
And this is a ship you have personally flown? Yeah, I'm gonna say you can tell what it is.
Wait, no. Lieutenant, stop what you're doing.
They want hostages. We're going to take hostages.
Okay, I'm gonna say this is a daring engineering difficulty 2.
They want hostages. They can be hostages. Computer, re-authenticate command personnel.
You're trying to take control of the ship over the...
I
No,
did
not
get
their
any
ship.
successes.
The ship that I'm currently held hostage on, right? These
And
aren't Starfleet personnel. They don't have Starfleet command codes, right?
Wait, hang on.
Now
I'm
it's
sorry.
an emergency.
Did Akina just roll trying to set up a self-destruct?
Yes.
That would be...
and
it only
got
goes when
a
you say yes,
complication.
and you get a complication.
A complication.
Yep.
I have great news. Self-destruct has been
Good news,
activated.
everyone.
1 minute.
Thank you for activating the self-destruct system.
I was hoping for at
as
least
don't
as
think
all
we're
that's going
that
on, Queenie,
fast.
as all that's going on, I lean forward into the view screen.
Okay.
I assume at this range, a warp core breach will significantly disable or destroy that vessel.
Give me a... What do I want here? I want a security presence to intimidate.
Can I make a
using this.
command presence?
Or command? I'll give you command presence. Yeah.
That's a little better.
This is going to be a difficulty 3.
Okay, let me see. Okay. Would my diffuse the tension focus apply or talent apply here?
That does
It
not.
says whenever you attempt to task to persuade someone not to resort to violence, the first D20 you purchase for that task is free.
You are threatening violence.
Yeah, that's true. I kind of am. In that case, I'm gonna
Mhm.
use I'm gonna call upon one of my values.
Okay.
Everything I do for the Romulans.
Is this for the Romulans?
Hmm?
Is this for the Romulans?
It is in the best interest of the Romulan people that they not get their hands on a cloaking device.
The cloaking device isn't at risk right now.
Yeah, it's...
Price of peace is vigilance, perhaps.
Okay, so Starfleet vessel requires the command authorization to function, right? These are not the people that are supposed to be flying the ship,
That's right.
I don't
right?
think that matters.
Well, Naomi's going somewhere with that.
So
Mm.
so there should be an emergency procedure for if an intruder situation where you can lock down the controls to keep unauthorized people from controlling the ship,
There is.
right? And so there should be a way to trigger that to make it so that anybody on the bridge or wherever it is you trigger that system has to authenticate with their command codes in order to continue using the consoles on the ship,
Okay.
right? And so
That's correct.
so I'm guessing that these people don't have
Yeah.
right, and I don't know about Orkalev as a traitor or anything, right? So I want to trigger the emergency command reauthentication process to make it to hopefully lock down the ship, because these guys won't be able to submit the proper command codes.
And I think you can do that verbally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Computer, recognize Lieutenant Commander N'ala Neko, authorization X-Ray 3, X-Ray Papa.
Command daring, difficulty 0. Or
Command
difficulty
daring,
1.
difficulty 0. Command and daring, difficulty 1. Okay, so let me
No.
see if I can figure out this dice.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not no focus here. Complication range is normal.
Normal.
1.
Normal. Okay. Task roll means 2 dice, and then I just click on which the 2 attributes that are.
Correct.
Mhm.
Okay, so command daring, you said?
Mhm.
Command and daring, and then how do I make it roll the die?
You hit
The
the
little
Starfleet badge.
delta. Yeah, the delta next to task roll.
Next to oh, I see it. I got
Yes.
3
3.
successes. 3
Yeah.
successes.
Nice work. And it was difficulty 1, so you have 2 extra points. So yeah. The computer on the other end of this comm beep boops. And it locks out the consoles.
Well, I mean, they need to be given an opportunity to enter their authorization commands,
Yeah?
right? Because like I didn't.
Wait. Which ship is she trying to lock down?
I'm trying to lock down the ship that I'm being held hostage on, the Panacea.
Oh no, you
right?
don't have command codes on the Panacea.
But it recognizes me as a Starfleet officer and recognizes that I'm asking the ship to make sure that it's got the proper command people on it.
I thought you were trying to activate the command lockout on the other vessel.
No.
The
No. So
that's
like,
where I thought there was confusion.
So every.
Okay.
Okay, I thought I explained this clearly, but I'm sorry. So it's a Starfleet ship. It has access. It's got the Federation database on it. It knows that I'm a Starfleet officer. Right. This is the same system that allowed, the Enterprise to deactivate the shields on the Reliant in Wrath of Khan, because it recognized
Right, yeah.
the codes from it. So the ship recognizes me as a Starfleet officer with a command level rank, and that I'm asking the ship to just make sure that the right people are in control of the ship. And the ship will, if not given proper command codes from the people that are running the ship, lock down. It doesn't give me control of the ship. It just makes sure the computer triggers a safety check that makes the users of the ship enter their command codes in order to
Yeah.
Counterpoint.
Naomi just did a shipwide
Counterpoint.
password reset.
Hold on.
not a password reset,
Counterpoint.
just
Counterpoint.
yeah.
Counterpoint. These guys are professionals and they've had control of the ship for longer than Khan's people had of the Reliant. It is
But
very likely that they have wiped those codes.
The daring command
It's been months.
roll might indicate some.
It's been-
Yeah, it's been months.
3 months.
They've probably gotten rid of some shit.
So you give that order verbally,
Yeah.
and the computer beeps, and another voice says, "Delay that, lockout, Lieutenant Commander N'ala Neko." And a helmet comes off. And he sets it back down next to the chair. And it's Director Rez.
The director of the Skunk Works?
Who disappeared with the Panacea.
What the fuck?
He looks over at you and says, "Permanently remove all identification of Lieutenant Commander Neko from the system, except no further authorization from Neko." Beep a boop.
No, I will be. Can we take a quick break? I need to pee.
Go ahead.
I was actually gonna same thing. Be right back.
Okay.
Part of me is like, I'm waiting over here. I'm like, I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. Don't destroy the ship in the meantime.
Was there a Gorn on staff, like as assigned? Was there a Gorn Starfleet officer assigned to the Skunk Works?
No.
Okay. Was the
This
Gorn
guy's
wearing the same
dirty.
type of like clothing as the other people that attacked the Skunk Works? Like just a bigger version of the same suit that the rest of them were wearing?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Could have been bought at the same outlet, I suppose.
I think I'm gonna go pee as well, since we have this opportunity.
Yeah, sure.
BRB.
This is good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm having I'm imagining that like the cavalry's trying to come in, you know, like Sulu, like fly her apart then.
Fly her apart. Yeah, god damn. What a great. There's a clip of me on my channel where we're playing Shattered Universe and Sulu gives the Star Trek roll up and I'm just like
I'm back.
on Starship Excelsior. 5-year mission. Yeah, it's just
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah. Grab a drink from my adjacent fridge.
I also did that while I was
Yay.
taking a break.
Eat a jelly bean.
Crack a
I
beer.
love though the fact that like I'm trying to play like Russian roulette here and screwed it up.
That was so good.
It was perfect. No, it's perfect. That's the example of a bad roll in a good situation.
Just RPGs are great. Yeah. You're always playing Russian roulette, and yeah, there's gonna be some bullets in that head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and like
Speaking of
like,
Russian roulette,
as a player, I was telling Queenie, I was like, as a player, I'm like, oh man, I don't think I can make it in a minute. I'm bringing in the cavalry. Don't destroy the ship in the meantime.
we're
You have
gonna
one
try
job.
not to.
Well, it was
Return.
supposed to be a
I'm
bluff.
gonna
It was
bluff
supposed
like
to be on a
James T.
trigger.
Kirk, but we're gonna try not to.
Things happen. All right, I think we're good, Ned.
Yeah, I think we're good to go. Akena's great.
Okay.
Okay. So
So where are we?
we just revealed Director Rez being in command apparently, and he sits down in the captain's chair on the Panacea. Meanwhile, you have activated a 1-minute timer self-destruct on the
Yes.
Earhart Jr.
And you were gonna have me make a roll, and I was trying to figure out which value might best apply to that.
Yeah, what was the roll for?
I'm trying to, I guess, convince them to surrender.
Okay.
Intimidation would be the word.
Basic intimidation. I kind of leaned forward into the
Right.
viewer and said, I assume at this distance, a warp core explosion is going to destroy their ship, whether their shields are up or not. So, lower your shields and surrender.
Okay. So I was going to say that's a difficulty 3 command presence.
Okay. So,
Damn.
and you had said my diffuse attention will not apply here. I would still like to spend a determination.
Right.
If the price of does the price of peace is vigilance apply here? Do you think?
I'll give you that.
Okay.
Can I?
So
can I
that's where I'm
assist by
spending my
like
determination.
making a stern face or something?
Yeah.
Okay, that's your determination. Yeah.
And meanwhile off screen, I'm motioning to like to I'm bad at names, to Lieutenant Norell to like be ready to cancel that self-destruct, because I don't think I know that she didn't intend to do that. Okay, difficulty 3, command presence. Can I use my composure focus here? Or persuasion?
I mean, you're trying to convince them of it, but okay.
But can I assist?
so
Because
kind.
like that was my sole idea in this whole thing was to intimidate them into surrendering.
You cannot assist
All of us just probably.
after
Okay,
totally
fair
effing
enough.
this up.
That's fair.
You've helped enough.
That's
4
successes.
successes.
Okay, so you had 2 immediate from the determination. That's with the composure, focus, 4 more. That takes it up to
No. 2 more.
2 more.
2 from, yeah, 2 from the determination and 2 from the roll.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So that does it. I said it was difficulty 3. You got 1 extra point. Okay.
I'm gonna use that and the one we have in the bank to create to create the trait of to basically reverse the complication so that they can so that Lieutenant Norrell can shut down the warp the self-destruct if necessary.
Ooh, just reverse somebody else's complication?
Are you aware that
I'm
the
not familiar
complication
enough with the
happened?
rules to know.
True. Yeah. Good point.
Yeah, that's true, because you don't know if I intended to start it that way or not.
Yeah, and it's not clear to me
Okay.
how you'd be doing it. So we got 1 extra point.
Okay. No. We'll bank it.
I was gonna say bank it. Yeah,
Okay.
That way, Sonya can use it.
I can use
To
it
try
to
and undo her
my
complication.
mistake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Rez is convinced that this is a self-destruct being threatened. Does not know that it is a self-destruct that has been inadvertently perhaps triggered. And says, as you might have observed, we could leave relatively quickly.
We did
Is there a
observe that.
reason we
And
should
we have
stay?
a countermeasure
Do
in
you
place.
have the cloaking device? Was it on the other half of your vessel?
I'm not ready to disclose that, Commander.
30 seconds.
Lower your shields and surrender the ship to Commander Neko.
We are not lowering our shields and surrendering this ship.
I'm going to hit the button to release the tachyon particles. You have nowhere to go now.
You're doing the tachyon particles.
Comply. Yep.
The
I'm going to cut them off from the
broadcast?
transwarp conduit. Yep. And now I'm going to get presence.
Well, I mean, their
something.
sensors
You
would,
have
would
nowhere to
detect
go now.
a surge of
Comply
tachyons.
immediately.
Yeah, and they do see the tachyons, and you see him look down at the little pad on the armrest of the captain's chair, tap at it. And there is a moment of hesitation there.
So, do I need to roll to try to intimidate this time?
And he says, we can return her to you. We are not surrendering this vessel.
Returning your commander and any other hostages is a good start. You can keep Lieutenant Alev, as I'm sure you're already aware.
Wait, what? I turn to the lieutenant.
He looks at you.
What?
And then kind of firms up. You're more good to them than I am.
No. If you're releasing only one hostage, you release the lieutenant.
No, it must be her. And Rez says, silence.
Because I don't know that the lieutenant issued the
Right.
order to, but like you guys could tell me, just hypothetically.
Which I was about to do. Commander,
Okay.
Lieutenant Alev was responsible for the multiple sabotage attempts against this vessel.
Olev looks at
I
you.
turn back to him.
After his apparent capture.
And he says,
I turn back to him. Dude.
That's not true.
15 seconds.
Give me a roll here very quickly, Neko, to figure out if that's correct. This is going to be a security insight difficulty 3.
Security insight difficulty 3. Okay.
It would be harder.
Where do I set the difficulty? It's just a regular task roll, regular complication range.
Yes, yes.
And then I hit the little button. Insight security.
Uh-huh.
I got no successes.
He seems like he's telling the truth. But he could be lying. You don't know.
And I
If only
mean,
you were
I
a
also
Betazoid.
don't know that he could also be mind controlled the same way that that our engineer chief petty officer, I can't remember her name,
That's true.
purple
Shenta.
wifey, Shenta.
Shenta.
There we go.
It's possible. You were not aware.
But I don't
of-
know. But I'm not aware
Right.
of that.
Yeah.
I'm just spitballing.
15 seconds.
I don't have any command power. I don't. Does the Earhart Jr. have transporters?
Yes.
Are the Panacea's shields up?
Yes.
15 seconds.
Can you give? Can Commander Neko give a command to the Earhart through the communications channel?
I could through
Yes.
voice, but the command that I was thinking of giving, which is, initiating a site-to-site transport to beam me and Lieutenant Orklev off the Panacea, won't work because the shields
The
are
shields
up.
are up.
Yeah, but could you cancel the self-destruct from where you are?
I mean, I could try, but
Do you want to?
I'm not sure if I want to, because I don't see. I might agree with this whole bluff thing that I hope is a bluff.
Me too.
But I mean, I don't want to get
I mean-
dead.
10
Yeah, I
seconds.
mean, take the commander. Just take the commander. I mean, I'm not there, but
Okay, hold.
This is an acceptable basis for further negotiation. Lower your shields. We'll transport the commander aboard.
Red says no transporter. Points a finger and kind of directs Neko be taken to the back of the bridge towards the ramp.
Oh shit! Am I getting a suit?
You get raised. The Gorn raises you relatively easily, and is walking you back towards that door. Quickly,
I'm being Gorn handled.
the ramp opens. We're at 5 seconds, perhaps.
Are you guys gonna disable the self-destruct?
That would be ideal.
The Panacea,
Narelle?
with the ramp out, now also starts to activate thrusters. Move backwards.
She's looking
and away
she's
from
looking
you.
to dock.
And as it's doing this, the Gorn, Neko, kicks you down the ramp.
Into the vacuum of space.
Into the vacuum of space.
All right.
Shut down the
Wow,
self-destruct
indeed.
and
Hold on.
transport her inside.
Narelle, I'm gonna let you do the transport. I'm gonna see if I can work the
Fair.
self-destruct.
That works.
Okay,
So I'm going to transport.
let's do this.
We're going
this is
to
horrible.
this is not a good thing. Yeah. Where did I put that?
Okay, so to do the transporter, let's do that one first.
Yeah.
Sonia?
That's fair. So we're gonna channel Davin Narelle again, established previous host transporter chief, to give me focus in transporters
right.
and replicators.
We have established a past host who was a
we have
transporter chief.
more.
Okay.
Yep.
So I was gonna say
Yeah,
is
we've got
Lord.
5 fucking seconds.
I get to use that twice per session, so this will be
Okay.
the first time this one.
engineering daring difficulty 2, but yeah, so you do
Can
have
we
a focus.
resolve?
Let it rip.
Can we resolve whether the ship blows up first? Because I assume that's happening simultaneously.
Well, look at it this way. Transporter cycle
You're
takes
gonna die
6
either
seconds.
way. Let's find out whether you're in the ship first.
Yeah, you pass
The
through the
transporter
shield of the
cycle-
Panacea.
The transporter
Um,
cycle takes 6 seconds. So if we fail, Naomi, you won't feel a thing.
I mean, maybe if the ship blows up before you start beaming me up, the people who took me hostage would decide to grab me back into the ship that isn't
You
blown
are
up.
in an unprotected vacuum near a warp core breach. You're not surviving if it goes critical.
They are
So what
also
was the
probably not
difficulty on
very-
the transporter thing here? You said engineering daring.
Difficulty 2.
Yeah,
Difficulty
the
2.
Kittimer and I
Uh,
would drop out of warp to smithereens.
Yeah.
I
Can
am
the-
going.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
going to
getting
spend
close.
1 momentum.
Okay.
And can the ship assist?
Oh, can the ship assist?
Yes.
With the transporting.
Yeah, it can. This is
can I
going to
use
be
my-
ba, 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 ba.
Can I use my determination to will the Panacea's holographic projectors to manifest a Captain Proton jetpack on me and barrel myself headfirst back into the Panacea's bridge?
I say it probably doesn't have external
come to that.
They're
holographic
not. They're
projectors.
not going to survive either. They're not
Sensors
going to
engineering
survive
difficulty
either.
13. Or I'm sorry, the ship assists with 13.
I'm sorry. What was it again? Engineering and what?
Sensors.
Sensors? Okay. Someone else
Okay.
got that?
I was going to.
Oh, I'll get the ship. You get you.
Okay, I got mine then. Oh,
No dice, literally.
Y'all are not allowed to roll anymore.
Okay. Well, nothing. You failed
how
to
did that not
transport
get
Lieutenant
anything?
Neko! Give me a roll.
Hold on.
All right, well
here.
let's find out if we blow up. I guess then.
Yeah,
Can
that's
I
next.
do something to make us come faster?
Yeah, you were.
Like a
I'm gonna get you
momentum
in here
stuff?
like what is
Phrasing.
basically next round, more or less.
I mean,
Okay.
like
all
I
right.
can survive
was
up to
gonna
like
be
a
like, can
minute
I use
in the
those last
vacuum of
two
space, right? I'll just
momentum
take
to
injuries, right?
drop us out of warp just in the nick of time.
I'll have you roll that too. Yeah. But we are gonna do number one.
Okay.
Neko, give me a roll here. This is going to be a fitness. Ooh.
Gotta be fitness
I don't want to make
security.
it fitness medical. What do you think I should power fitness with?
What could I possibly do that uses any sort of higher reasoning right now?
Fitness con.
Don't
Fitness
panic.
con?
Yeah, I'll give you fitness
Could
con
I-
because you need to hold a specific position with your dumb body to minimize damage from being in vacuum.
Can I have snagged the ramp with my tail?
What?
Are they prehensile?
I did not take prehensile tail, but like you have some degree of control over it.
You did not take
Might be a
prehensile
reflex thing.
tail.
Okay. All right, I'm rolling. I'm
Shit,
going to die, and it's not even my fault.
you have a value for this.
A value for this?
Yeah, a cat always lands on her feet.
Yeah, but I'm in 0G. There's no landing.
Okay.
Maybe it's metaphorical.
It is metaphorical. Yes. I'm losing. I am experiencing the opposite of all my values right now. Glam is the true end game. In love with the ship, which is about to explode. A cat always lands on her feet. No landing right now. And protect your team. You guys are gonna die too.
This is
Two
great.
episodes in
alright,
and we've
so
broken the
this is
captain.
great.
Fitness, medicine. These are like. I mean,
No,
at
no,
least
she said you
fitness
can
is-
use con.
I say fitness con is
Con?
working. Fitness con works.
Fitness
Yeah.
con.
Do fitness con.
Okay. To like spin myself away, like to just curl up into a loaf.
Yeah. To hold the right position for this.
All right.
Remember, if you get in a vacuum, you need to exhaust your lungs. Do not try to hold air in.
Yep.
Empty your lungs.
Yeah,
Breathe
okay.
everything out.
So what's the difficulty?
I think I have to make this like to avoid damage so far. I think I have to give you a difficulty 3.
Okay. I'm using momentum. What is determination? What does determination do? I know I have 1 point of that.
Determination gives you a critical success, so like 2 successes. It just has to be
And
for
it's difficulty 3.
to expend the determination for that. It has to line up with one of your values.
Oh. Well, that would be a cat always lands on her
I
feet.
think
I'm going
a
to
cat
survive
always
this.
lands on her feet works here. Not
I'm going to
literally,
survive this.
but
I'm using my determination to not die.
I think that's good. I think that's a good way to use determination. Yes.
All right. Fitness and con, difficulty 3. Complication range is normal. It's a task roll. Okay. Task roll. I get 3 successes before determination.
Holy shit. That's
Nice.
5 successes.
So
You got
she and
2
I
extra
can
points.
roll actually well.
Holy crap. Okay. You have 2 extra points. You curl up correctly, covering your face or something. I don't know how this works.
Space loaf.
Do not take medical advice for dealing with vacuum from me. And
Space float.
I've been trained in that. I've been trained for this.
okay, as a test pilot, yeah. Absolutely. Okay.
Sometimes our
I've been
characters are smarter
like
than our
every Starfleet
players.
officer
Yeah.
at least receives 1 lecture on what to do if they're in the vacuum of space, but I've received extra training.
Okay. You have 2 extra points. You can do extra things with these. What do you want to do?
Make the ship not blow up and make them beam me aboard.
Okay. You
I
cannot make the
don't-
ship not blow up from here. I don't know how you can make them
But
beam you aboard.
If you bank the momentum, I might be able to make the ship not blow
Yeah,
up.
we're banking the momentum.
That was my
okay,
thought.
Okay. All right.
You guys are inspired by my space loafiness.
This is great.
Absolutely.
I love this. Okay.
That is the best loaf I've seen this side of Romulus.
All right. So,
Oh my god.
all right. So, did not beam, not dead.
Yes.
Keep the ship from exploding. Daliva?
Yes.
Okay.
What can I do here? I'm gonna quickly key through the command protocols. Also looking at my engineering options. Actually, no, I wouldn't
You
have
were
time to
given
look through
full
options.
command
I'm on a
access to
reflex.
the
You have 10
airport's
seconds.
computers.
I have root access. I'm gonna disable the. I'm gonna bring the thing back down to normal operating levels.
RM star dash R. Okay.
Not
Stop.
quite that level, but close.
Reset.
Up, down, left, right, A, B, select,
Restart.
start.
This is going to be a command daring. Oh my lord. I think I have to, because this is already totally effed up. I think I have to make this
Can I do
also
engineering?
difficulty 3. If you fail this, the
Can I
game
do
is
engineer-
over.
Yeah. Can I use engineering here?
And Izzy just goes off to Ryza and chills.
With half of a
yeah.
stolen starship.
Can you use
Me
witch
and Vark are
focus?
gonna go have a vacation.
Use all the momentum.
I certainly
Also,
plan to, but I
Akina
want to
assist?
know if
Can Akina
No.
assist?
Akina is in the middle of doing something else. No.
I was just saying,
Akina's
I was presently failing at transporting.
Yeah. Okay.
May I use engineering? Or
Yeah,
do you
I'll
want it
give
to
you
be
engineering.
command? Okay.
Stop a warp.
I'm going to
breach.
buy 2
Engineering
dice,
seems
so that's a 3-point
appropriate.
spend.
Okay.
I don't think I have an applicable focus here. Unless it's composure.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah. Sorry.
I wouldn't have given me that either.
Mm-mm.
So 3 is the number, huh? I got 3.
Oh! Yes!
Okay. Give me the line. How do you do
What
it?
line?
Give me a quality verbal command that makes this happen.
Computer cancel auto destruct.
Come on. Give me something. Come on.
Dolliver's very by the book.
Well, once you clear the complication, then computer cancel auto destruct is what you would want to say to cancel the auto destruct, right? The complication would.
Yeah.
So before that, you need to make up a technobabble explanation for how you fixed the complication.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
Star
yeah.
Trek. You
Right.
invert some polarities or something. Come on.
Let's see.
There's a table
I
over
shunted off the excess power to the shield generator since it's not working anyway.
Okay.
Or to the main, or you know what? Or the main deflector. Take your pick. Just this blast of energy out of the main deflector. Sorry, whatever was in front of us, but our warp core is stable now.
Okay.
I mean, the deflector is already generating tachyons. You could convert the excess energy into even more tachyons.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that. Okay. So you do it. Auto destruct canceled.
Have a nice day.
Izzy, give me the roll here to get you slightly faster here than you would have otherwise.
Okay.
And I think
All
this is
right.
going to
What's
be
the
our beloved con daring.
con daring?
Difficulty 2.
Difficulty 2?
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm going to buy a die. And does my helm operations focus apply?
Absolutely.
All right. Let's do this. Boom.
What the
Or
fuck? Okay, all right.
I roll good in this game.
You were rolling
they
great.
do roll.
No
good in this
kidding.
game.
Okay.
I rolled great last time too.
Yeah, okay. 2 extra points there. And we see your cloaked vessel, the cloaked Earhart Sr., drops out of warp right on the scene as the Panacea is turning away and looks like it's charging up its warp. What do you do?
May I make a
Um,
suggestion?
Wait, hold on 1 second. Where's the Kittimer?
That was my suggestion. Spend that 2 momentum. Have the Kinnemer drop in right in front of her.
Yeah, right. We drop out of warp right
Like,
together.
right
That's a
right
hell
in
of
its
an
path of
opportunity,
escape.
but I'll... Okay.
What
I
about
mean, can I spend a determination to have that happen?
Yes, I'll let you spend a determination for that. To create that opportunity.
All right.
Yeah. That advantage.
All right.
Okay.
Let's pick
are we
the
all spending our
value.
determination within like 20 minutes?
That's how you know it's a good game.
That's how we do.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
How do we
right.
get
Yeah.
that back?
Yeah.
It
So
resets
I'm gonna go with
every episode.
I'm gonna go with either there's
Special.
no points for second best or never tell me the odds.
Yeah. Okay. No, that works. There's no
Okay.
point for second best.
All right.
All right.
There's no points for second best.
So we get our external shot with the Panacea turning away, and there's the Earhart Jr. that has just narrowly avoided destroying itself, and behind it, the Earhart Sr. drops out of warp and is still cloaked.
Yeah.
Still
Okay.
cloaked, you know.
But we can kind of see it on camera, right? We're making a TV show.
Right.
just
Yeah, it's
behind that,
shimmery. Yeah,
we
yeah.
have the Kittimer, which is 100 times larger than either of those. Drop out of warp.
Right in front of the Panacea,
And then I
blocking
decloak
its
the ship.
escape.
Yeah, and decloak.
Then I decloak the ship.
And we get the message that is broadcast very quickly. This is Captain Nguyen of the USS Kittimer. You are ordered to stand down and prepare to be boarded and inspected. The Panacea is engaging its warp anyway.
Tractor
So we
beam.
have
Tractor
a-
beam.
Is there
We
any
have
way
a
we
tractor
can-
beam.
Tractor beam. Tractor beam.
So it has its shields up.
Oh, shields up.
You can
Is
still
there any
tractor
way we
things
can
with shields.
dampen?
I am saying you cannot.
Is there any way we can?
Oh,
Is there any
fine,
way we
fair.
can project a dampening field, either us or the Kittimer?
A dampening field to like allow the tractor beam through shields or to turn off the shields
Oh,
somehow.
No, I
Or to-
want
or to
want
prevent
to
the
utilize the
warp missiles
the
from
navigational
working.
deflector dish
Well,
to project interference that would destabilize their warp field.
Focus that tachyon beam right on the Panacea.
Okay, and
I've
Scott,
got
what were you
enough
saying?
knowledge of warp mechanics. Sorry.
Okay, so we're using
mean,
the tachyon
yeah.
beam that was already being used to keep it from going into transwarp, to then somehow keeping it from going to regular warp.
I don't think that would work.
I don't think we have a way of doing that.
No.
You'd have to
in-
configure an inverse warp field to exactly match the Panacea's warp
That'd be
field.
hard.
And
Or
since
mess with its warp somehow, but you're not in a position to do that at the moment. So
Okay, so is there any way to disrupt the warp nacelles? Even just shooting one of them off.
if you could shoot
got
there
3
and
others.
get through its shields, you could. You have 1 turn to make this happen.
Okay.
And if
Could
you want the Kittimer to do
Kittimer-
it too, I'm going
Yeah.
to have you do an additional roll to have convinced them well enough that they fire on another Starfleet vessel at your direction. 'Cause
Okay.
that's another step.
That is another step. So that could be a backup, unless we come up with something else real quick.
Might I? Sorry.
Although I have a navigational deflector as well. So
Might I assist with Sky's role by asking the Kittimer to fire to disable?
No, I think they're going to fire to disable anyway.
I kind of thought so too.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Somebody
Right.
want to beam me
Yeah.
aboard?
Fire to disable. I'm going to try and convince them to fire to disable.
Okay, so this isn't you convincing them in the scene. We're going to say this is whether you convince them enough in advance to be shooting on another
Okay.
Starfleet vessel when shit goes down.
Okay.
Okay.
And the officer that they contacted knew it was a possibility because they said like Starfleet on Starfleet.
Yeah, they said exactly that. So, okay.
Yeah.
I don't have a sheet for that officer to give it here as an assist, but
I have a sheet, but I can give it to you.
do you? Yeah.
I do. I do. Give me a
For
sec.
the first
I'll
officer
drop
of the
it.
Kittimer?
Yeah.
Yep,
Nice.
I do.
So this is whether or not the captain takes the shot, like tells them to take a shot. This is hard. I'm going to say this is a difficulty 4 command presence.
All right. Command presence.
Where'd you drop the sheet?
Okay. Yep, I dropped it in chat
Okay.
on the Discord server. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And
How do I
that
open-
they can assist. We're spent up on momentum.
I don't.
Let's see.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Mark Ferran. And their command presence is 14. Ah, lovely. Okay.
Yep.
So I can roll for Ferran.
But they can only lend me one die.
That's correct.
So better than no extra.
Okay. So here's
No
their roll.
extra.
That's just a
Okay.
13.
All right.
They had 13. So yeah, they got it.
Shoot. I don't have bold command. No way I can convince you to take some threat to give me another die.
I'll take the threat.
Okay.
Do it.
All right. And does my composure focus applies?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
no, I'm sorry. The composure focus does not apply here.
Okay. All right. Do a good job. Damn.
Okay, so you got 2. The assist from Ferran takes it up to 3. It's not quite there. So the Kittimer drops
threat
out
Is
of
there a
die?
warp.
succeed at cost?
Sorry?
Is there a succeed at cost that I could do?
No.
Isn't that what the threat die were for? Or did you already account for
The
those?
threat die just buys additional dice,
Uh,
which we did.
Okay.
So the Kittimer does drop out of warp, but does not fire. The Earhart Senior fires.
We don't have weapons.
Oh, that's yeah. You don't have weapons. Okay.
We don't have weapons.
We've got the tractor beam and that's it.
Oh.
Now the two
Yeah.
of our ships doing the tractor beam on one spot to the shields might compromise them, like set up a harmonic resonance in their shield.
Do we have
You use
two
the
tractor beams?
terminology. Okay, so I'll let you come up with a way of doing that. So see if you can get that together very quickly. I'm going to say that's a security daring difficulty 3. To very quickly come up with a way to even make it happen. Using what you know of the Panacea's shields, based on your experience with the Earhart. Also, you might want to try the transporter again.
Meow. I'm at this point, like at this point, I'm just like jamming my comm badge, clickety 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 clickety, just sending a signal on all frequencies.
It's not
for
so
somebody to
blue.
pick up.
I don't know. I don't know anything about how shields work, so help me.
Athena,
So
how's that
like
transport coming?
I can try that again.
Yeah,
Oh,
take the roll
What
again.
have you
Lieutenant-
been waiting for?
What was
Lieutenant
it?
West, focus focus the tractor beam on their starboard their starboard dorsal nacelle. Let's see if we can create a resonance that'll keep them from escaping to warp.
I can try.
Okay. And let's do the transport.
Was that engineering daring?
Engineering daring, yeah. And I think it was a difficulty 3.
Oh God.
You did
Well,
not
that's
get
at
it.
least
Wait, there's
one.
there's no assist.
Hold on.
There's no using threat dice. Don't roll yet.
There's an assist from the ship.
Well, there's an assist
I'd
from the
like-
ship, and that does count as 2 successes because I have focus, transporters, replicators. So if the ship can
Okay.
get me that third,
Are you not gonna?
Sensors
are you
engineering?
gonna take that chance? You're not gonna take threat to make sure I don't dead.
Okay.
Sensors
there we go.
engineering gets
Success.
1 success from the ship.
You get it. Okay. Lieutenant Neko, you beam into the middle of this dumb little cockpit.
So cold. Just vibrating, shivering loaf. Curled
my
like I'm
little
like
kitty.
I'm like curled up in the circle. You know the way that cats like circle curl.
Yeah.
You know.
And just shivering.
Just-
I
yeah.
will I'll see to her and make sure that she's not in like critical state.
Okay. You
No.
guys are
Did I
also
take
coming with the
damage or
technique.
anything? I don't know how that works in this game.
Okay.
You'll have to be.
You're trying to come up with the technique to grab the panacea, but we missed a turn already, basically, because we were unable to get the Kimner to fire. And it didn't sound like we
Yeah.
had anything else to do with the Earhart. So, the panacea has hit warp, but it is normal warp.
Okay.
It's not clear to you where it's headed, but you could potentially catch up to it.
They're
And we
probably
can-
just right
we can
outside the
track it
tachyon
after we-
cloud. They're
Yeah.
probably going to go into transwarp as soon as they clear the tachyon field.
So we need to
Yeah.
pursue.
Pursuit
Relay.
course.
I'm gonna.
I'm already on it.
Okay. Give me a
I mean,
con
that's
daring
true. You can
difficulty
follow
1,
cloaked.
Okay. Con
and that'll be assisted
daring
by the
difficulty
ship's
1.
con
Hold on.
engines.
Helm operations focus applies. Okay.
Yeah. It does. And the ship's
Okay.
con
Laura
engines
Kitty.
that assist with this are 16, because that's what this fucking thing is made
Come
for.
on.
That's 2.
Okay. All right.
And what does the ship assist with?
So
The ship is assist is 16, so it'll be easy. But remember, it's experimental. So
Engines
That
con, I
might be
presume.
extra oopsie.
Do we need it? Do we need it to make the difficulty, or did Sky just make it?
no. Yeah, we need it.
Okay, I'll roll it.
you have a focus.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So you did
right.
actually make
That's
it
a-
already.
I did, but my
No,
con's only
no,
4.
their con is 4. That's a 5. It'll show
Yeah,
us
because
2
I'm a
successes
junior
if it's
officer. I
if
don't
it's a
get to
crit.
have 5.
Ship complication.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'm fired from rolling for the ship.
So this is the Earhart Senior.
Yes.
You do hit warp in time to follow, but it appears to be locked on with that warp.
Like the
Locked on.
course is locked.
Like you were unable to undo it right now. But hey, for now you're following, so that's fine.
So yeah, I'm locked on course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
you
kind of
can't
just like
turn down your warp speed.
swoop it into.
Yeah.
So the ship can't
Okay.
slow down.
The ship can't slow down or it explodes. Yeah. It's
Space, the
Please
final
don't give-
destination.
Please don't give the GM ideas.
okay. So,
I think she's still got plenty.
all right. So
All
the
right,
Earhart
so
Senior is
I'm
in
just like-
pursuit. Earhart Junior.
Tending to our commander.
And
relaying instructions
what's going on with the Kittimer?
The
May I
Kittimer, I'm
finish?
gonna say follows, and I can roll for
Yeah,
them real
I-
quick, but
Okay.
they're fine.
I was going to relay instructions to them on how to maintain the tachyon field so that the
Yeah, they're fine.
the Panacea can't jump to transwarp.
That's a good idea.
Yep, that's 3 successes for the Kittimer. So yeah, they're following too. You relayed what instructions?
The instructions on the tachyon field.
To the kid.
How to maintain the tachyon jamming.
Okay, they are gonna have to roll on if they can keep that up, but all right. So,
At least they know how.
all right. You go into warp, and you're looking at this. You were near Alpha Centauri. They actually
Wait,
appear to be directed
Earhart
slightly
Junior's
towards
in warp now.
Proxima. Sorry?
Earhart Junior's in warp now.
No, the Earhart Junior was tending to you, is what I was
Okay.
just told.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct.
Sorry, you just said you go into warp after
right.
I thought the Earhart
The
Senior
Earhart
was already in
Senior
warp.
is at warp with the Kittimer just
Okay.
behind.
Gotcha.
You're following the Panacea. The Panacea appears to have aimed itself back towards Proxima for some reason. That's Proxima Centauri, the C star of the Alpha Centauri system, which is slightly closer to the solar system than the rest of them.
But it's also the one furthest away from the main star, right?
It is
Yes.
very far away to the point that astronomers have argued whether or not it's actually part of a trinary system. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Okay.
And the Panacea is a pretty small Starfleet ship, so it can probably land on Hutton Orbital and get the free Anaconda.
And get the mug! Yeah. Okay. All right.
Anyway.
So this does not take much time, especially at the very high warp. And it drops out near Proxima. And it's starting to put out its tachyon pulse.
Okay, so what
but
about
right behind
me?
it are the Kittimer and the Earhart Senior. So you transmitted
Well, I
to the
gotta drop
Kittimer.
her out of warp. I don't know how.
What's what? Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Earhart Senior is still at warp. What do you do?
And I've told Kittimer that I've been locked out.
Yeah.
I can't. Oh my gosh, why is everything so slow? So that I don't have control over the speed, and then I'm going to try and manage that, but I'm going to give them the tachyon information so that they could potentially do that because I have my hands full here, and
Okay.
they can follow the Panacea
Okay.
if
All right.
I don't succeed.
Okay. So the Kittimer drops out of warp
Okay.
behind the Panacea, and the Panacea starts doing its tachyon pulse. The Kittimer starts to do the same thing. And let me make these rolls here and then see if they're close enough that I do need to look them up. So let's just do it like this. The first 2 will be the crew, and the last one will be the ship. And it needs to be a difficulty 2 to get this correct. Those are all successes. The Kittimer does start broadcasting
Yay.
the tachyon noise. And the Panacea cannot initiate its transwarp conduit, apparently.
Okay, I need to get the Earhart Senior I need to get control of the Earhart Senior.
Is an Akira class faster than the Panacea? Like at
No.
maximum? No. Okay.
So, if the Panacea now starts to go further away, just outrun the Kittimer, it's going to work. The Panacea is made to go very fast. The Akira is made to shoot a lot of torpedoes at once.
Mm-hmm.
Figured.
Yeah, that's a shotgun of a ship.
I mean, I can. Okay, I can try to do another, like, I'm gonna try and do a roll to try and convince the Khitomer that they need to disable the vessel, because if these people get their hands on Starfleet technology, who knows what could happen.
Okay. Right now, you're going to do that
Because
over a
I'm not going to
hail.
be able to do anything to them.
Command
Okay.
daring difficulty
yeah.
3.
Okay, difficulty 3. So they had 3 successes. Is that a momentum that they could have potentially generated?
Yes, they generated 1 momentum. You're
It's
right.
okay. I'll buy that die. And gosh. I'm gonna just throw it out there. My composure focus to, try and, just get myself to sound calm, and like I know what I'm talking about. Like negotiate, Captain, we don't know who has classified Starfleet technology in their hands. These are not this is not Starfleet.
Well,
They are a
actually,
paramilitary organization.
I hate to
Well,
interrupt
I
you,
mean,
but
just because the one guy was Starfleet doesn't mean they all are.
You're still
I mean, they have
shivering.
a
Hush.
Gorn.
Yeah.
Huh? What? I
Sorry,
can't
I was
hear.
telling Naomi she's shivering.
Oh. Oh.
You
Okay.
don't get to actually when you're still cold.
I'm still buying.
But yeah, no, like, because, I'm just going to tell them, like these people are in unmarked uniforms. They're not operating on behalf of Starfleet. We don't know who has their hands on this technology. It's classified Starfleet technology. We need to keep it out of their hands, and they
Okay.
need to be brought to justice.
We get a quick
So,
cut to the bridge of the Khitomer, where we see.
I should probably do some medical stuff.
Yeah. Where we see Farron like nod at Nguyen and give me the roll. This is still going to be a command daring difficulty 3.
okay, can Farron assist?
Yes. Farron is going to
Do you
assist.
trust them?
Remind me what.
Okay.
His stats are now in Roll20.
Oh, okay.
Not the entire character sheet, but the stats.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Dupe. Dang, okay.
Okay. I've got 2. I don't think we're gonna.
That's 3.
Okay, did we.
Looks like 3 to me.
Hang on. I need to go back to the chat here. Yeah, that's 3. Okay. So we have it on that bridge. And Captain Nguyen
Mm-hmm.
shakes his head and says to security, to tactical, fire. And they take the shot. Let's roll for what if they get it. So, first 2 are the crew, 3rd is the ship, and this is going to be, I believe it's a difficulty 2, control security. They fire and they hit with the phasers.
And
And it
and
immediately
like
just shuts down the
Wes
shields.
just like,
We don't have to figure out the damage and all on this. The
yeah,
shields
no,
of
just
the Panacea flicker off from this much larger ship shooting its phasers at it.
Makes sense.
The
Prepare to be
Kittimer
boarded.
then activates its tractor beam as well it can.
Prepare to be boarded. I'm not broadcasting this. It's just me on the bridge. Just prepare to be boarded, bitch.
Okay.
Try to shoot at me because that ship was shooting at me.
Okay. Nice. So,
It's personal.
do we get the... I think we're having... And I'm moving towards closing the session. But we get our scene here
Yeah.
where we are remerging the Earhart's Junior and Senior.
Yes.
Okay. And I think you do a roll for that.
I can do that.
Yeah, so that roll is...
Has anybody like scanned me with a medical tricorder yet?
That's what I've been
But-
kind of
I'm sorry.
mentioning off and on. Is
I
should
think
probably do
immediately-
some medical things.
Yeah, give me a medical
I
roll.
think
Give me a-
immediately after this we'll be in
But
sick
you
bay.
didn't take an injury because you got
Okay.
those rolls.
Okay, so
True,
as soon
but
as
still.
So you're okay.
as soon as Akina approaches me with the the little doohickey that pops out of the medical tricorder, and as soon as it gets close, I'm like, "Ah!" And then I scurry into the nearest Jeffrey's tube.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Hell of a captain.
And so I make my way to the warp core
Okay.
and just curl up on top of it
Aww.
because it's warm.
God, there's a podcast I listened to, Improv Star Trek, that had a cat character in it. That was just a cat, not even a Cation. It was just a cat, and who would always curl up on warp cores. Okay. All right. So
I, however, am a somewhat more cooperative patient, so more than willing to have my shoulder tended to.
yeah.
I mean, I'll probably be scannable once I have a minute to warm up and calm down.
So Control Con difficulty 2 to do the remerging, assisted by the ship's structure engineering. Structure engineering for the ship is...
Wait, did we ever get the junior out of warp?
I'm gonna say
No,
that
it
if
was
some
the
time
senior that was
passes,
in warp.
you probably
Okay.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the immediate crisis has passed.
Yeah, the immediate crisis has passed. I'm gonna let you roll for remerging, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so it's a little bit. So
Yeah.
I'm on my feet then. Like it's been like half an hour or whatever.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
been
I have really high con and piloting as well. So if the two of us want to each take command of whichever half we're each on to
Sure.
do the rendezvous.
If you just
the
want to do
docking.
one roll and one assist, you can do that.
Okay.
Since I'll do the main role since I have the main part of the ship.
I will do an assist. So I need to do a
Okay.
We'll be right
single I need to hit the 1 on the task roll instead of 2.
Yeah.
And it's
Correct.
con and control.
It was hang on. It was yes, con control.
Okay.
And do you have a focus in, flying ships?
I have a focus in coordinated efforts. Which
Okay.
this would be. I also have a focus in small craft, which I think the top half, the one that we're flying, is pretty small. But this is
Yeah,
a
I'm
coordinated
gonna
effort
use-
between you and myself, docking
Yeah.
two ships.
Yeah, and I've got helm operations, so. I'm ready
Gotcha.
to roll when you are.
Yeah, let me roll.
Right.
I believe that's a success. So 2 successes with my focus.
Okay. And we get this ship that had never been separated before you guys separate it. You do manage to get it docked correctly back into position. And the door between the little junior part and the rest of the main ship opens up. Feeling good, Izzy?
Yeah. I'm just So where is everybody else now?
So I think you're basically coordinating. We have the Kittimer has been holding the ship and did actually send over a boarding party and is back in communications with you now. So this is the end of
Okay,
the session
cool.
here before we go to a commercial break for the rest of the episode. But yeah,
Yeah.
and it's
I'm going to.
Wynn and Farron.
Yeah. Captain Wen, thank you. Thank you for your trust.
Lieutenant West, of course.
I owe you one.
I have to take my first officer's word on it. But we appear to have captured this little ship that was giving Starfleet such a problem. And we have
Did we
did
just
Izzy
lost Sky?
drop? Oh no!
Yep, Izzy dropped.
Oh no!
Probably by accident, I assume.
I would imagine so. Yes, they'll be right back.
Okay, let me give it
They were having
just
connection
a
issues,
second
weren't
here. Yeah, okay.
There,
Welcome
see,
back.
they're back.
Okay.
Sorry, my phone's or my computer was being silly. So what I was saying was that be like, I didn't even know if I could trust my own mother on this one.
And Farron says, I mean, I'm not sure you could ever really trust her that much.
Don't you start.
Wow.
Nguyen kirks an eyebrow at the two of you back and forth. He goes, well. In any case, we have both people who were aboard it, so if
Hi,
you'd like to
guys.
interrogate them, you can tell us what to do also.
Thanks so much for the rescue.
Of course.
I'm
One of
your
them
Commander.
commanding
appears to have been
officer.
bound and was being held
What?
as a captive. The other one was carrying a disruptor that they set on the floor or on the deck when our boarding party approached.
So he was faking being captured?
It's not clear. And that was it? There's only just the one person piloting that ship?
Wait.
That's not right.
And I think we get
Wait. That Lieutenant Orkolev
external
was
view.
the only person they found on that ship?
Yeah, it's only the two people they found.
Is Lieutenant Orkolev or Orkolev?
Akalev and one of the
Akalev?
humanoid people unidentified right now. And we get an external shot of that ship. And we see that it appears to have been separated. This is the larger part.
Oh. Okay.
And I think that's
Love
where
her.
we stop for tonight and go to commercial. So we can do another session of this.
Yay, we didn't blow up!
Can I have one quick epilogue with Captain Neko?
Yeah, go for it.
Just in her ready room, very, very quickly.
Well, I was gonna. Well, we
Captain?
were all on the bridge together.
No, this was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Before
no, this
that,
is not.
like,
This is not a bridge thing. This is a ready room thing.
yeah.
But before
Hi
that,
guys. Thanks for the rescue. I'm Lieutenant.
Eventually.
I mean Lieutenant Commander N'ala Neko. I've been assigned to command this. I look around and see all the disarray and the damage and the fine vessel. It's nice to meet all of you.
and I
Captain?
kind of pick up on the fact that you're kind of being a little tongue in cheek, like facetious, and I'm just like, we rescued it. You're welcome.
Yeah, no, I definitely good job.
The bridge is yours,
Man.
Captain. May I speak with you
Thank you.
privately for a moment?
Sure. Yeah, but let's go to the ready room. I mean, my ready room. Yeah. Sorry, first command. Please see me in my ready room. I gesture towards the yeah.
I just kind of smile and follow along.
Side note, Sky, your camera is still off.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, that's because
Yeah, 'cause
my
they're on their
computer
phone.
had died.
Fair.
I'm not sure I trust the
I
network
missed
at
the
this
low
point.
battery warning.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, that
I just
too.
wasn't sure.
Okay, so cut to ready room. Whoosh,
And
doors
and
open. Whoosh, doors close.
I'm gonna borrow a data pad and pull up the message that I received on the Romulan network and hand it to the captain. And I think that's where I want to leave it off.
Okay. With
And just like with Captain, there's something you should know.
mhm.
Wide-eyed cat girl stares at datapad. Fade to black.
That's a good place to stop. All right. That has been our second session for our pilot episode of Existence for Star Trek
Didn't die.
Adventures.
Nobody died.
Yay!
Nobody
And we
died.
didn't explode.
Nobody died,
They tried.
and we
They did actually try.
we recruited another ship to shoot at another ship.
Sometimes finding resources, is extremely valuable.
God, that was a
I don't know how we
nail-biter.
would have done it without them.
No, without
That
the camera,
was-
I don't know how you would have.
That was very,
Yeah.
that was very tense.
Yeah, awesome.
Yes.
Like,
it was.
please,
Yeah.
All
please
right.
don't
Good
kill me
job,
before I
Queenie,
get
by
to
the
do
way.
anything.
Like maintaining tension through the whole thing.
Yeah?
Yes, that was kind of like we were like.
I do my best.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you did great.
Okay.
I seem to be the universe's foil on our crew right now.
Please, did you see my role for the ship?
Yeah, there is literally
What?
just a queue hanging around with you.
Oh, is that
Right, yeah,
that was
that's
a
the thing,
cue?
like,
I thought
and-
it was a
And
traveler.
that's the thing, like, I didn't mention it at
Or
all,
something?
and nothing else happened.
Yeah. And the timing of that Q appearance was perfect because then like we just got carried away in other events and everybody forgot about him.
That's exactly how it goes.
That is true.
Yes.
That is true.
All right. We are tentatively planning another episode.
Almost like she planned it.
Or our next session in a couple of weeks. It's possible we wrap up the story there. It's possible we don't. I got some stuff planned. We'll see.
As a GM, it's
okay.
always nice to have story hooks,
Yeah.
loose threads.
I'm excited.
Thanks again. We have our players here. I recommend
Yes.
following them so you can see their streams too. That's Naomi Nova, Phoenix Blue Zero, and Sonia Valentine. We are also joined by Sky Tenno, who does not stream, but who we love. And that's it for session 2